Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Microsoft 2024 live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Wednesday afternoon, my friends, into a new week of streaming. Welcome, 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 everybody. Good to see everybody here. Got some milestones to check out first. Here we got the finest coming in with a $2 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. And a gifted membership to the channel. Thank you very much. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, my friend. We got Mr. Dallin Yates celebrating 51 months. Huge enough floaties to you as well, my friend. Thanks so much. Mr. Pete Dibs, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Dan Simworld, welcome back. Jake, good to see you. KV, welcome. Ian Crawford, good to see you. Flight Sim Life, welcome back. Mr. Minnesota, good to see you, brother. Welcome. Aviator Kyber, welcome back. Chiron's here, welcome back. Captain Missouri, welcome back. Skyworkers in the house, welcome. Leonard, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Captain Lee is here. Good to see you, dude. Samir, welcome. Good to see you. Mr. Jake, welcome. Tenure to MOBA, good to see you. Thomas, welcome back. Gary P, welcome. Jesse, good to see you. CHLM, welcome back. Universe Shadows, welcome. Zaki Biscoffs, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. High Tech Hub, good to see you, brother. Welcome. Earl Boone, welcome back. Good to see you. Nismo, welcome. Good to see you, my man. MN Sports Fan, good to see you as well, brother. Welcome back. Diamond Mike, good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Josh, good to see you. It's Teo, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hey, Cap, good to see you're flying in my home country. Dude, I'm excited for this one. I am excited for this one. I had this one circled and penciled in for the next time we were flying the 777. I knew that this would be some, like, odd routing. So the way that this one works is it goes from London to here, wherever the hell we are, TLPL. Where is this again, chat? Sorry for my lack of geography for the Bahamas and the Caribbean. But we're here, and then it goes all the way down here to Granada. I guess we're in St. Lucia. So St. Lucia down to Granada, and then back to St. Lucia. And then from St. Lucia, they go all the way up to London. Pretty interesting, right? I thought this was a cool little segment. Now, not going to be a very long stream this afternoon. We may end up doing another route, so we may end up going St. Lucia, Granada, St. Lucia, back to Granada, just so that we can kind of fill in the rest of the day. We'll see how it goes. I think the longest part about today's stream is going to be the boarding and deboarding. That's going to be the longest part of everything that we do today. The flying, I think it's only like a 35-minute flight between both airports. So not a lot of flight time today, but a lot of ground ops time today, friends. So you can see the passengers are now boarding up on the aircraft. We have 240-something passengers, I believe, going down to Granada. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Captain Lee, celebrating 50 months. Says 50 months. Well, that's crazy. Good to be here, Cap. Can't stay long. I got a busy day ahead and this week, but we'll keep in touch. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you for 50 months as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Can you use Navigraph on PS5? Technically, yes, but like technically, no. You can...
Well, hello, buddy.
You could use it on an iPad. You're not going to get moving charts and stuff like that, no.
This route is fire. Ooh. I did it IRL GRE Nadya. GRA Nadya is in Spain. Love you.
Grenada? Granada. Uh-oh. We're going to have the pronunciation police after me today. Nadia, we already know how this is going to go. We already know that this is not going to work. Grenada. Maybe I'll just say that. Grenada. There we go. Nice. Hitchers, good to see you, my friend. Thank you, Nadia, for the $15 donation. Huge no floaties to you, madam. Thank you very much for the continued support. Are you on first spot? I think that did get you first spot as well. Hooray! Thank you, Miss Nadia. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Logan, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Zach, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Good afternoon, Cap. Glad to be able to catch the stream. Busy packing, leaving for Panama tomorrow. Sheesh. We'll enjoy that, my friend. You just going for vacation? You going for a cruise? That'd be fun, man. Regardless, have a lot of fun. Why is the 200 LR so much cheaper than the ER? Because isn't the 200 L? Wait, yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
Dwayne 28 donated
Mega Dwayne,
thank
my
you,
man.
CPT, for flying to Grenada. My home country was just about
Grenada.
to mention the route they do. When we fly from Gatwick to St. Lucia to Grenada,
absolutely
Merchant.
Awesome. Mega Dwayne, thanks so much for support, my friend. I appreciate you, sir. Huge no floaties, dropping the 10-pound donation. Incredibly kind, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Really do appreciate you, brother. I'm very excited for this one. First time I've ever done this routing as well, so very excited for this one. Do you have scenery for Tobago? Because we could do St. Lucia, Grenada, and St. Lucia, Tobago. BA also does that leg. I don't know. I'm sure we do have scenery. I personally don't have scenery. I'd have to go and pick it up. But I'm pretty sure there is scenery. Yeah. That's why I picked up the 200 LR instead of the ER, $20 cheaper. I think it's just because the 200 LR is a very... there's not a lot of airlines that operate the 200 LR. I think the 200 ER is the most popular, and I'm assuming that's why the price goes that way. I'm not sure. Tobago. Mr. CHLM with 2 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the continued support as well. I appreciate you, good sir. Thank you very, very much for your support. And guys, remember, if you got a gifted membership, please get a thank you in chat to Mr. CHLM. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you, brother. All right, friends. Well, we're sitting here, cold and dark. Got all the passengers boarding the aircraft. Looks like we got all the cargo on board. So, let's jump inside. Let's power up this behemoth. And let's get ready for our 32-minute flight, 36-minute flight over to Grenada. Should be a lot of fun. The scenery, actually, in St. George, Grenada, is very nice. So I'm looking forward to this one. This scenery is nice as well, but I feel like Grenada has, it's got it a little bit above this one. Very nice. So let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's power this bad boy up and get everything ready to rock and roll. First thing is first, master battery switch can come on. Beautiful. Then we'll get the ground power clicked on. Good. Can hear the systems turning themselves on. Very nice. We'll keep the EPU off for now until we finish the boarding process. We don't want to deafen the passengers. We'll get our IFE and our cabin utilities to the on position. We'll get our ADIRUs to the on position. Good. Rest of our flows are looking good. We'll arm the emergency lights. We'll get the window heat to the on position. I know that this is not the correct way of doing it. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it anyways. Alex over to auto and on. Good. Everything else looks good down here. Fuel pumps can stay off for now. Nav lights are on. We'll get the logo light on. Really doesn't matter. No smoking's on. Seatbelt signs are off because we're still boarding the aircraft, and everything in the overhead panel looks good to me. Beautiful. Let's jump down here to our tablet. We're going to turn this bad boy on. We're going to go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to request our data from SimBrief. We are Speedbird 2159. We'll flip this over to kilograms. Thank you very much. That looks good. 150 nautical miles. By the way, chat, this is not the shortest 777 flight. This is the 3rd shortest 777 flight out there, in case any of you were wondering. Third one. GSX is going to get a workout today. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And GSX is out of date. I forgot to update it. I saw that there was 2 massive updates to GSX this week, and I forgot to update them. So, the extra engine variant probably has something to do with the price increase too. Absolutely, very right. Actually, Casper's probably bang on with that one. The 200 ER has the Pratt & Whitney's, the Rolls-Royce, and the GE engines. I believe the 200 LR only operates with the GE engines, so it could be right as well. Too many updates? Way too many updates, brother. Way too many updates, Jay. Good to see you, my man. All right, let's jump down to the FMC. Oh, we got to wait for the airplane to power itself up. It's still doing its things. Why is it taking forever? APU gen's on, battery's on, external power's on. Hold on, I guess we got to wait for the screens to power up. See, Bunny.
Donated $10.
Thank you, man.
What he wants. He's the captain of all of Canada.
Sheesh.
You can create your own flows at that point.
Hell yes, you can. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you as always. Thank you very much for the 10 bones, Z-Money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Randy, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Pilot Ed, good to see you, man. How could you miss the biggest update yet? Wait, no, we're on version 4. I feel like version 4 was the biggest update. But, yeah, I don't know. All right, down to here. Let's go to the FMC tab. Beautiful. Let's go to our pause init button. We are sitting on the ground here, TLPL, St. Lucia. Throw that up into there. Good. We'll go to the next page. Actually, no, we don't. What am I doing? We just set our GPS position. Silly me. Thought we were flying the 7-3 for a second.
Well, hello, buddy.
Go to the route tab. We'll clear that out.
66 donated 27 Canadian dollars.
Mr. Huskers.
66 cents.
Thank you,
so
my friend.
Got the FSE Discord channel up. Nice.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yes, sir. The FSE Discord is up, by the way, friends. If you're watching the stream and you're in the Discord and you do plan on going to FS Expo, send myself or Mr. Barry a DM and we will add you to the Discord group. We have a subsection in the Discord group now for FS Expo 2026 down in Minneapolis. We are, we're like 2 weeks away, aren't we, from the event, which is absolutely insane. Actually, we're just over 2 weeks. I travel in 2 weeks as of tomorrow for the expo. So it's crunch time, friends. It's crunch times. I placed my order for the local print house. They're printing out some stickers. So if you are going to the expo and you would like a nice little Captain Canada sticker, please do come say hello. I'm getting 2 different stickers made this year. Those should be ready by the time we leave. And yeah, it'll be awesome, man. Looking forward to it. All right, let's go ahead and do our route request. You can see our SimBrief route, TLPL, TGPY. That is what we want. We're going to set payload on the aircraft. We're going to set fuel of the aircraft, and we're going to select our route. Beautiful. Give that a couple seconds to run through its checks, and we should be good to go. There's been so much more to update, too, with GSX, or just from FS Dream Team in general. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Huskers. Thank you for the $28 donation. Incredibly kind, my friend. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's clear all that data out. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and load our flight route. Beautiful. Give that a couple seconds. Hey, Cap, glad to see you in St. Lucia. I live near the Inter-Caribbean B8 routes. Hey, very cool, Kendall. That's awesome, man. It must be so cool seeing these massive airplanes coming in for landing. Plane spotting out here, I'm assuming, would be incredible. That'd be really, really cool. Let's activate and execute our flight plan. Beautiful. Let's go to Navigraph. Now, it did not plan a departure because I don't think there are any departures, and it did not plan an arrival because I don't think there are any arrivals. So, we'll go ahead and jump down here and we'll brief ourselves quickly with what the weather's doing. So let's go to St. Lucia weather. Winds are showing 080 at 20 knots. Sheesh. They ain't messing around on that one. I'm assuming then that we would want to be departing on runway 10. So it's going to be a back taxi, unfortunately, for anybody that's flying along with us. But a little bit of a back taxi departing runway 10 because of those winds, 080 at 20 knots. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. So there's no departures. So we'll just go departure, runway 10, execute. Good. And then arrivals, again, there's no arrivals, so we'll just plan for our runway. Let's go see what the weather's doing down here in St. George's, Grenada. Winds are showing 120 at 50 knots, few at 2100, 31 degrees. Ooh, it's warm already. Let's pull that open. So winds 120 at 15. We're going to be planning for runway 10. Good. Let's bring this down here. Scroll down. Sorry, I fat-fingered the button. Let's go down here, and we'll plan for an arrival. So we'll go to select our approach. What do we got? We have an RNAV runway 10 from Dusal. That probably seems to be the most accurate arrival that we can plan. So that's what we're going to do, my friends. So we're going to go RNAV 10 from Dusal, sorry, and we'll execute that. Good. Let's go to our legs page. What we're going to do is we're going to, it should be after Resas, right? Yes, Resas and then Dusal. So we're going to put this up here. Resas and then Dusal, and then it should be good like that, which it is. Perfect. Let's go to our NITREF. Let's plug in some numbers here. 0 fuel weight, 166 nothing. That is correct, matching up with SimBrief, so that is all good. We've got 11.5 on the fuel reserves. We're going to bump that to 3 so it doesn't give us any weird things. It says it wants us at 20,000 feet. SimBrief said it wanted us at 16,000 feet. I'm going to go with 20,000 feet. I think we should be perfectly fine on that. Cost index will bump to like 55. 96 is a little bit too aggressive for such a short flight. So we'll bump 55 on the cost index and we'll leave that like that. Good. Let's go to our thrust limits. Let's then jump upstairs. Let's go ahead and spool up the EPU so all that is done and ready to go. We're already fully boarded, so all of that is set. We'll go Barrow and then put you over to Hector Pasquale's. Good. Let's jump over here. Let's go to our performance tool. And let's go to runway 10. We'll import from the aircraft. We'll import the live weather. We'll import the live weather. We'll import the live weather. Very good. We will manually insert the live weather. No problem. 080. Oh, how do I... 080 / unable to fetch weather. Yeah, we know, man. We know. At 20, outside air temperature was 29 degrees and 1016. 29 degrees and what's 1016 in... Ah, never mind. I can just do that. 1016. Rather, we get it. I think I clicked it too many times. All right, calculate. Good. Takeoff D-rate 2, cell temp 42 degrees. Takeoff D-rate 2, cell temp... Oh, I have to put 42 first. Actually, there we go. Takeoff D-rate 2, cell temp 42 degrees should give us an N1 percentage of 93.7. That's what I'm getting here, 93.7. Good. Go to takeoff. It wants flaps 5 degrees, CG weight 25%, trim value 4.5. And then I'm getting V speeds of 24, 29, 35. I'm getting 22, 29, 35. Perfectly fine with that as well. Beautiful. I can hear that the APU is on and available now, so we'll go ahead and remove the external power. We'll get our fuel pumps to the on position. We'll get the seatbelt signs to the on position. We'll get our red beacon light on. We'll make sure that our park brake is set, which it's usually not. Good. We'll then come down here. We'll go to our ground operations. We'll go to our door management. We'll close you, close you. All the other doors are closed as well. Perfect. We'll go to ground connections. We'll remove the chocks. Perfect. And then we'll go to GSX. And we'll prepare for pushback and departure. Very good, my friends. All right, we've got to run through our checklist now. Hold on. I got to bump you guys back up here. There we go. Mastro, 30 months. My man. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Says, yo, happy 30, XP soon. Nice thumbnail, good mix. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Cap, sent you a DM. Excited for the expo to meet you, dude. Awesome, MN Sports fan. You're going to be there as well? Great news, sir. I will add you to the Discord momentarily. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, brother. All right, let's come down here. Oxygen tested, flight instruments, heading, and altimeter. Well, altimeter is set, but we're going to go runway heading. Oh, we're going to spin this way, which is going to be 100. All right, we'll bug that up. 100. Beautiful. That is done. Pre-flight is complete. Next, flight deck door closed and locked. Good. Let's go MCP, V2 heading track and altitude. V2 was 135. So we'll bug this in. 135. Very good. And then we're cruising at 20,000 feet. So I'm just going to bug that up because I'm a good pilot. That's all done. Takeoff speeds 24, 29, 35 is set. CDU pre-flight is complete. We need a trim value of 4.5. Pardon me. There is 4.5. Taxi and takeoff briefings has been completed. Before start checklist is complete. Now, one thing that I want to do, PMDG setup. Wait, is it in FS actions? Nope, it's in PMDG setup options simulation. I need to make sure that we want to go nose left, tail right. Yes. We want to make sure that my nose wheel steering is set to how do I and where do I find to make sure that my nose... there we go. Steerer, we want tiller plus rudder. Perfect. Nice. Now that we have our Blackbird controls tiller, by the way. Mr. Grant, thank you very much for 35 months. Incredibly kind, man. This is one more month until 3 years. Happy to be part of the Captain Canada fam. Grant, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My second stick of RAM came in. I'm trying it out right now. Performance seems much better already. Absolutely. It would be much smoother. For sure, for sure. All right, did I get an auto ATC message? I did not. So what we need to do is we're going to squawk 1000 because I don't see any ATC or codes or anything like that. We'll put you on XPNDR, so at least you're reporting, but we're not showing altitude. We can get our range rings and traffic rings on. TCAS is off. That's all good. Checklist is complete. Beautiful. Park brake released. I don't know if there's a CTAF frequency. .CTAF TLPL. Is there a CTAF? There is. 18.3. All right. Let's tune to 18.3. Beautiful. I can see you're enjoying the tiller. It's an awesome product, dude. It's so good. It's a complete game changer, man. And I actually got my 777 handle out today. Woohoo, fancy boy. Okay, upstairs, auto start is on. Fuel pumps are on. Leads are all looking good. Seatbelts are on. Beacon light is on. Sounds go up. Enjoy the engine starts, my friends. We'll go engine number 1 and run. Enjoy, amigos. These are loud. He captured a long haul using Air Canada 777 from Vancouver to Sydney, 14 hours. Holy hell, dude. That's insane, man. On the 23rd of May, a Euro-Atlantic 777-200ER flew from Abuja, Nigeria to Grenada. Interesting. What the hell is this pushback? Oliver, 9 months. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. By the gods. That's a great sound and engine. Oh, I see what they did. They set us up perfectly for the back taxi. Oh, I don't know where that guy... Oh, he's going that way now. Okay. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Start. And run. Oliver, thank you for 9 months, man. Appreciate you. Says, hey, Cap, almost at the 1 year. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Oliver. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, Cap, on my way to Frankfurt this evening. I'm doing some United Ops, San Francisco to Burbank. All right, I read it, Sean. Please, for the love of God, don't put it in chat again. I've already read it like 6 times in my head, man. Took a day off from work today, Cap. Set my mind on flight sim and stretching for today on the agenda. My man. Enjoy, brother. Enjoy, my man. Bought GFX? I have not bought GFX yet. No. I have not. Ariel, good to see you. Welcome back, my friend. Sheesh. Name me a better engine start than the GE90s, chat, with Boris AudioWorks. I'll wait. Name me a better one. Name me a better engine start. Impossible, because there isn't one. It's not. That's the best. That is the best engine startup sound ever. Period. Those things are just behemoths. EPU can go off. That is all good up there. Let's go back down here. Anti-ice not required. Recall checked. Good. Auto brake RTO. Wonderful. Flight controls free and clear. Very good. Ground equipment is clear as well. Before taxi checklist is complete. Aw, chat, I have the worst news ever. Are you guys ready for this one? Makes me sad to even think about this right now. Air Canada has changed my Q400 flight to a CRJ 900. Boo! Can we get some boos in chat for Air Canada? Did they not know who was flying on that airplane? I am no longer on a Q400. I am on a CRJ 900. Boo. Fucking boring, man. Boring. Been a couple years since I flew on a Q4. I was really looking forward to that. Was really looking forward to that. Now I gotta go on a cramped, shitty CRJ. Sorry, SimCFI, if you're here. Now I gotta go on a cramped, shitty thing. All right, we're looking good. Let's go park brake released. Imagine SimCFI told. I think he's going to be at the expo. I don't think he'll be flying it. All right, 18.3. We're on CTAF. We're moving. How's the tiller feel? Oh, yeah, this thing is... this is tops, dude. This is the first time flying with the 777 handle on my Blackbird Controls tiller. By the way, exclamation point tiller in chat. No Q for you. I know, dude. I'm a little bit upset, to be honest with you. I was really looking forward to that Q400 flight. V1 is going to be able to make it? Has he confirmed that? I know he said he's confirmed to been going to a few expos, but the first expo I saw him at was Providence. LNAV, VNAV, auto throttle, flight directors, everything is on. Is the CRG more cramped than the Q400? No, they're probably pretty similar, to be honest with you. FSLTL is alive again for Navigraph subscribers. Nice. Very cool. Yep, he confirmed it. Nice. Well, that's good, man. All you guys can finally meet Mr. V1. I know a lot of you will be excited for that. I should have put this on to run for our block time. I apologize for that. Davis. V1's biggest fan, Mr. Davis Ebert. So, Mitch Marner Cup run. Thoughts? I mean, doesn't this happen to every good player that leaves Toronto? Kessel. Just wait, Matthews is gone soon too, so he'll go win a cup somewhere as well. Everybody but Toronto will win the cup, don't you worry. Everybody but Toronto. Alright, he's departing. Very good. Now, I want to make sure there's nobody on final when we do this. Let me put live traffic on. Alright, he's departing. And then it doesn't look like we have... Oh, hold on. Where's he going? Ooh, he's landing. We're not going to have enough time to back taxi, so we got to let him land. The JetBlue. He's coming in from JFK as well, so we're going to hold for him. We will hold for him. I just don't want to push it. I don't think we have enough time to back taxi and depart. He is currently 6,000 feet, 280 knots. So he's coming in hot. He is coming in hot. We got the beautiful Caribbean Airlines departing out in front of us, 7-3. He gone. Nice. All right, we're gonna hold short. We're gonna sit here and wait for that JetBlue, friends. We don't want to be. I don't want to be that guy on VATSIM. I don't want to be that guy cutting him off. Not especially. He's coming in from JFK. We'll just do a little bit of plane spotting. I would be very upset if an airplane cut me off and I was on final.
Caribbean 223 airborne passing 1,000 direct.
He's now descending through 5,000. Just don't let me down, JetBlue. Don't let me down. Fuck it, full send. If we were a little bit under a time constraint, I would consider it. But these are such short flights, Andy.
1681, 15 mile final for 10.
The JetBlue landing in St. Lucia. We're going to wait for you, Speedbird 2159. Have a good landing.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to wait for him. Why is this a 777 flight? So, actually, you know what? We have a little bit of time, so I can show you right now. Go over here. All right. How to disable ads. Fuck yourself. Oh, sorry. So here. These are the shortest flights. So we're doing this one, St. Lucia, Grenada, and back. British Airways 3 times a week, 5th Freedom, routing London, Gatwick, St. Lucia, Grenada, then vice versa. So it goes Grenada, St. Lucia, Gatwick, or Gatwick, St. Lucia, Grenada. So we're just doing this part of the flight right here. So we're going St. Lucia, Grenada, back to St. Lucia, we're doing that little one. This is a cool little website, by the way. Simpleflying.com shows you the shortest flights. As you can see, as I was mentioning, this is the third shortest 777 flight right now. There's some other short ones. Antigua to St. Kitts is 54 nautical miles. So half the distance that we're doing today. This one's 114. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool little website. Yeah, that's why this flight exists. It's like a little interconnection type thing. You're so light you could probably won't need a full length. Ooh, I don't know. Probably, you're right. But we do have a heavy D rate, so... What's the plan for tonight? Tonight we're doing Chicago-Denver United 777. Chicago-Denver. We're going to chase the sunset. Long haul to GTW. Where's GTW, Joe? We are going to do a long haul on Saturday, but I don't know where we're going yet. We might do some cargo. I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking maybe a Trans-Pacific. We don't get a lot of Trans-Pacific flights. If you want me to be honest with you, I was thinking Vancouver-Tokyo. That's the idea that I was playing with in my head. Air Canada 300ER, Vancouver-Tokyo. I don't know how long of a flight that is. Maybe I should check. He's on the couch, Davis. Sleeping. Get the Portillos ready, that's right. Portillas. 4 Caribbean Speedbird Ops. There's my home. Tapa and TKPK, correct. Yeah. I have a really good idea for Friday. Emirates, Sky Cargo, Miami to Quito. That could be a fun one. Last time we landed in Quito, we almost died. So it definitely could be fun. Yes, he went on his morning walk, Davis. And he went on his morning walk. And then had his breakfast. And now he's sleeping. Little sleepy boy. Vancouver to Tokyo is 9.5 hours. What is it the other way around? What about Tokyo to Vancouver? Wouldn't that one be shorter because we'd have a tailwind? Yeah, maybe we'll do Tokyo, Vancouver. Yes. Yes. I think we'd be probably just under 9 hours on that one. RJ, at least you'll arrive upside down. Nice. 8:35? Yeah, okay, let's do that one. Let's pencil that one in, chat. Saturday's long haul, Tokyo, Vancouver. Yeah. Book it. We'll get an evening departure. We'll fly real time, too, so it'll be a nighttime departure out of Tokyo. And then late afternoon arrival into Vancouver. Have you done North America to Australia? No, because those are like 11 to 12 hour flights. Southwest started Denver, Anchorage, 5.5 hours. Ooh, that's not bad. They doing it on the max? There's the JetBlue friends from JFK. Mr. Blue Jet himself. Solid landing, a little bit firm. That's okay, we'll take that. All right, beauty. Switch traffic Speedbird 2159, lining up and waiting behind the arriving JetBlue, St. Lucia. All right, park brakes off. Let's go. Yeah, maybe once the SP1 update comes out, Davis, we could definitely rock that one. That could be fun for sure. Could you put on a wing view from behind the wings so I can have a feel about my takeoff as a passenger in the 777? Well, that makes it a little bit difficult there, Mitchie, because I can't steer the airplane when I'm in this view. All right, all of our lights are coming on.
JetBlue 1860 Clear 10, thanks for waiting.
Got you, brother. Looked like a good landing, too. All right. A little bit of back taxi. Little bit of back taxi. Never heard anybody chat, right? We also need to get our TCAS on. TA only. Very good. Cap, for July 4th, you need to do the new Southwest Independence livery on the MAX 8. Yes, agreed. Hopefully, we'll have the iFly update out by July 4th. Narita to Vancouver? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Tokyo Narita. Which is what? RJTT, right? Or is that RJAA? I can never remember between the two. I thought my cap would do anything? No. 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 No, sir. The 8 to 9 hour flights are usually as long as I'm ready and willingly ready to go. Cap, we're going to fly in Africa again. It's our least flown continent. You are correct. It's difficult to find routes down there and scenery. We do some South Africa and Ethiopian ops and stuff like that, but RJAA is Narita, RJTT is Haneda. Perfect, thank you. Sorry, which way? We're going to go Tokyo to Vancouver. Andy's saying it's about 7.5, 8 hours on the flight time, 8:35 block. Perfect Saturday afternoon, friends. Perfect. And we'll do it in the Air Canada 300ER, 777-300ER, Air Canada. Holding off on the iFly until the updates and switching to the PC. All these damn add-on purchases need to be financed at this point. Oh, brother. Yeah, it's... yeah, dude, it's expensive, man. It is expensive. Z-Sim, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Where is takeoff? Well, we're on the runway, Ariel, so I'm assuming takeoff would be here and very soon. Rotate, come to a place near you. Exactly. Precisely. Egypt Air have a fun one as well. YYZ JFK Cairo. Whew, that's a long one. That is a long one, sir. All of our checklists are complete, right? Yes, before checklist is completed. Beautiful. All right, wants us to go this way. Air Canada does it in the 7-8. Don't worry. I'll pull some strings over at Air Canada. We'll make sure the 777 goes on that routing, sir. Do not you worry. I will get us in the 777. So let me make my contacts here with Air Canada. All right, turn this sucker all the way around. Nice slow speed. Want to grind the nose wheel. I am full turn right now. No, don't die on us. Keep turning. Cap, got a really fun one planned for today. Delta 350, Cape Town to Detroit. Sheesh. That's a long one, brother. Enjoy. Make sure you bring extra snackies. Make sure you bring extra snackies. All right, control cam goes online. Sounds get cranked up. Y'all ready to rock and roll? What scenery do I use? I use FSim Studios, Vancouver. It's also getting a major update soon as well, so that's good news. All right, sounds are up. Y'all ready to rock? Let's do it. Throttles to about 40%. Good. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Very good. We'll get our chrono turned on. Very good. And Atoga. Enjoy, friends. Takeoff power is set. 80 knots, neutral.
V1.
Rotate. I guess Andy was right. We really didn't need that much runway, did we? Holy. We're flying. Gear up. What the hell is that engine doing? All right, start our left turn out. Climb power's coming in. Speed check, flaps 1. And 210 speed check, flaps clean. Sound's coming down a little bit so we can hear ourselves think. Very good. Yeah, that's definitely a bug. You saw that. It spooled up to like max toga for a second. Just the right engine as well. It's a little bit weird. Alright, it's trying to take us back. We're just going to fly at this heading until we get back on course. Might get a few bumps through some of these clouds. Everybody hang on tight. Definitely bumpy. Hang on to her, chat. Ooh, this is some nasty looking cloud. It got real dark all of a sudden. Oh, and it's bumpy. Oh, barely hang on to it. Just let the airplane fly. Small corrections. There we go. Up and out of it. Perfect. Looking good. We're on course now. About 8,000 feet. Let's get autopilot 1 on. Back up into the flight deck. Bring those sounds down just a little bit. Good. After takeoff checklist, gears up, flaps are clean. Beautiful. And we are looking peachy, friends. Let's go upstairs. We'll get you off. We'll get you off. We'll get the wing lights off. We'll get the logo light off. And nose light can come off as well. Get the rest of the landing lights off here in a second. There's that nasty cloud we flew through out there. God, dude. The GE90s, my goodness, man. What an unreal engine. Let's go standard barrel through 9,000 feet. Do you think it's rude that the engine did that? I do. Yep. Wait, did I say left turn? I meant right turn. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. Seatbelt signs can get bumped to auto. The flight attendants have a very short... They have to serve 240-something passengers. How many passengers do we have on board? 244 passengers. There we go. Serve them all. You get water. That's it. Great, I'm going home to buy Real Turb. I'm done watching these streams. Dude, I'm telling you, Josh, worth every penny, sir. Every penny, especially flying through the clouds and stuff like that. It's always so amazing, dude. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Is this like a repo flight between the islands? No. No. So it comes from London, it lands in St. Lucia, and then from St. Lucia it goes over to Grenada. And then back to St. Lucia, and then it refuels at St. Lucia, and then it goes back to London. It's a little island hopper. Yeah. Can I send you another retro livery? Of course. Absolutely. Can I get a meal on this flight? No. No. No, you cannot. I need better real turb settings. Every time I go up, all of a sudden my plane is banking at like 50 degrees to the right. Yeah, you got to turn some down then. Got to turn some of those settings down. Are you live streaming tonight? I will let you answer that question on your own. Yep. Hey Gap, I have a 6-hour New York to LA IRL flight scheduled on 777 on June 9th. I chose the row at the back of the 2 seats by the window, like you and Dan going to Amsterdam. Good choice? Yes. Except Nova Speed, they changed our aircraft on us. I actually did not fly on a 777. I flew on a 787-9. Yeah. You need a creator code for all these add-ons you use because I pretty much bought all of them because of you would be a nice little cut for you. So Josh, as it stands right now, I only have a creator code with AnyBuilds. I am currently working with what's the other major one that we have? I have it on my desktop. What's this one called? Contrail. I'm currently working on getting a partnership with Contrail as well to get you guys more discounts. I think Contrail, it's like a 5 or 10% discount for you guys. So I'm still working on that. I doubt it refuels in Grenada. Probably carries the fuel for both legs from St. Lucia. Could be as well, KV. Yep, it could be as well, man. Yeah. Org Store. Holy shit. There's one I haven't heard in a while. The Org Store. My goodness. Stretch it out, chat. Stretch it out. Bought the AnyBuilds LA last night and could not figure out how to add your discount. So Josh, pretty simple. If you look in the description of the video, you'll see a link towards the top. If you're buying any scenery from AnyBuilds, you just click on that link and then it takes you to the AnyBuilds website with my creator code attached to it. I don't think AnyBuilds has like a dedicated like put in the creator code to, you know what I mean? You have to use my link, which is always in the description of the videos. Every live stream, it's out there. Marner leaves Leafs could win a cup in the first year. Isn't that something? I mean, that's normal to me. Cap almost did something dirty, was close to buying the AnyBuilds. Heathrow and LAX. I did get RKSI that looks great. EGL and LAX default looks fine to me. There you go. As long as you enjoy it. You did it directly through the I&I manager? Got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to import a code or anything to the I&I manager. Hey, Cap, flying on a Speedbird 380 next week. IRL, super pumped to keep up the good work. Hey, very cool, Captain Fubi. Enjoy, my friend. I have yet to fly on a 380. I don't know if I'll ever get to fly on a 380, to be honest with you. Now, Air Canada ordered a bunch of 350s, so at least I have a... At least, maybe? I might be able to get on a 350 at some point. Alright, that'll be in there for descent. That's good. Descent is coming up in 17 miles, chat. Do you know what an Orbex Atlanta is releasing? I have no clue, man. I really have no clue. I wish they gave us that type of info, but yeah. Missed your chance to fly on a spiritual 380. Wouldn't that be a thing? Wouldn't that be a little sweet treat? Spiritual wangs. Longo flew the 777-200LR from Central Asia to New Zealand and back. One way took 1540, 1751. That's insane, Gary. That is insane, man. I'm so frustrated when I keep putting my flight plan in the E300. It keeps drawing a line from my departure airport to the arrival airport, and flight plan is in, but it always draws this line. Is it a vectored... Is it like a vectored departure or something like that? All right, Chad, it already wants me to insert our arrival information. So we're on the RNAV. It's going to take us down to, what do we need to be at? Aniba for 1,700 feet. That's where we'll take control. So we'll go 1,700 feet. And we shall have fully configured and all ready to go by then. We should also be good pilots and sync up our heading. In case we need that. 221. There we go. Going back from Expo on a 380. Whoo, nice, brother. Very nice. Hope we get to Atlanta soon. Want to do some Delta 350 to Salt Lake and back? Yes, sir. We need that scenery, man. Book an Emirates flight out of JFK. You'll get a 380 on that one. Maybe. Last I heard, Air Canada will be moving on their 777s, replacing them with a 350 for Asia and Europe, and the 787s and 321 XLRs for Europe. Oh, there you go. Maybe I'll get lucky, Andy, and go to FS weekend again and get to fly on a 350. Wouldn't that be something? Fun fact, there's a 21-hour 777 flight Shanghai to Buenos Aires via Auckland. Ugh. Are you rooming with Daniel? No. No, it's not a vector departure. I don't get what's going on. My arrival has a manual waypoints and seems to do that when I've been looked at your past streams. I don't see that it happens to you. Is your AirRack updated, Diamond Mike, and everything? The sim, well, yeah, the E300 uses default nav data in the sim. Look at the colors down there. Beautiful. Any flying during Expo? I saw that VAT US will be staffed. Will I be flying? Probably not. No. No. Yes, we're doing the RNAV 10. Skyflyer, 51 months. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for 51 months. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means you're currently looking for a roommate for the Expo? No. No. Thankfully, my airfare and lodging has been paid. What is this symbol you guys keep putting in chat? I've seen a couple of you use this, I don't know what it is, symbol. How do you update the AirRack for PMDG airplanes? Danilo, you need to have Navigraph. So Cap had the same seats on the 787. You were still happy with them? Yes. Yes. Yeah, those are good seats. Yeah, or worse, Steven. If you think about it, or worse, because it's Davis. What symbol? This symbol. Oh, and now it went away once I moved it. That symbol. But it's going away. That symbol. But it's going away when I hover over it. I've never seen that before. It's an emoji not loading? Oh. That's weird. What transition? We're using the DASAL or DUSAL transition. DUSAL? What was the transition altitude? 4,000 feet, 1016. All right, 4,000 feet, 1016. And then what's our baro minimums? Baro minimums, LNAV 550. 550. All right, 550 on the baro mins is set. Good. We'll go auto brake 3. Good. And then we can start doing our descent checklist. So recall has been checked. Notes are good. Auto brake is set. Landing data, VREF, and minimums. We're going flap 25, so about 136 on the VAP. We got minimums in. Approach briefing complete. Descent checklist is complete. Next will be approach checklist, 4,000 feet altimeters. Good. That's a translate button. Ah. What is your sound pack? This is the Boris AudioWorks sound pack. Boris. If you put it down, you should be able to vacate without a back taxi. Perfect. Let's actually look at that quickly. Oof, you think we can hit Alpha? Oh boy. Alright, I guess no float. No float, and we might be able to hit Alpha. Someone told me in 1984 that we'd be able to have a flight simulator on our desktops. I thought he'd be out of his mind. Especially this, James. Like, a flight sim of this detail. I would agree with you. Hell, man, even if you told me like 7 years ago we would have this, I would be laughing. I thought we'd be stuck on the P3D X-Plane era forever. Sonny, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Love seeing my favorite plane on the streams. Such a beauty. Hold on, let's get a little, let's get some, hold on, no, let's do some cinematics. Turn that down a little bit so we don't go deaf. Gotta get a few little cinematic shots on our descent in. Look at that Caribbean sun against the airplane. Shoo! I love little weird, quirky routes like this. Why such short flights today? Just warming up the week, man. We got a long week ahead of us. Some long flights planned for this weekend. We have a little bit of a longer one this evening. Tonight we're doing Chicago to Denver. So that'll be a little bit of a longer one. Have a good day, Mr. Sunny. Remember 7-year-old me playing FS98 was blown away back then? Ah, dude, it's insane. Chicago Midway? No, we're in the 777. No, we're doing Chicago O'Hare to Denver. Chicago O'Hare to Denver. All right, landing lights are on. Seatbelt sign should be on as well. There we go. And again, 4,000 feet for altimeters. We're looking good. What airline? United. United merger livery, so the old school. I think it's like a 2011 livery. Old school tonight. Capture, I want to let you know I didn't get my chocolate chip cookies and I'm causing all kinds of problems in the back. Nice, Ryan. Hell yeah. Hey, got another certified flight I've done. KLM, fly from Bali to Singapore. That's a good one. Yeah. That is a good one. Pardon me. All right, so we are currently direct to Ebgam, and then from Ebgam it's to Capham, and then from Capham to Aniba, and then Aniba to Imoxi. Perfect. That is exactly what we want, friends. Very good, very good. Should change your time to almost 17 to match the arrival time, perhaps, maybe? Probably not, Nadya. I'm just going to leave it. It causes all kinds of problems, and the same when you switch the times. You have to then mess around with the weather, otherwise you might not get the most up-to-date weather. It can be a little bit of a pain in the ass changing time in the sim. I say we just leave it. It looks nice. Nah, Jake, I think it's just cloud. Sometimes the ortho imagery picks up clouds on these islands out here. Morning, Captain. Grinding a pilot's life career mode for Morningstar. Got to get those flight hours in. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Hope you are enjoying it, my friend. FMC message. Drag is required. Ah, we're fine. We're doing 250 knots. We're fine. You're fine. So I do have a GSX profile for this, so we should see passengers walking into the terminal. We do have a gate available. We'll either take 3, 2, or 1. All of those are open and available, so that's good. I think we're the next airplane landing. Yes, we are. There is somebody behind us. We're looking good. Looking good, friends. All right, we're approaching 4,000 feet. We'll go 1016 on the barrel pressure. We'll select our approach checklist completed. Next will be our landing checklist. I'm going to go manage speed. I'm going to slow this down to 230. Been trying to force myself to get some Airbus hours in. Flew the INI 330 LX to fog last night. Wasn't too bad. Getting better at the systems. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, we'll go speed brake armed. Perfect. It should have armed it, right? Yes, good. I'm going to go speed check flaps 1. It's going to help keep us at that 230 knot range and slower when we need it. Currently, we're looking pretty good. Actually, I'll start slowing it down to 210 now, as we're approaching 3,000 feet. Make our turn inbound here in a second. And then again, we want to be fully configured by 1,700 feet. I'm flying the airplane. Let me put our stretching material out. There we go. Welcome back. Hello. Hello. Hi. All right. 210 on the speed, 3,000 on the turn. The airplane should continue to descend, and we should... Oh. Little bit cloudy down there today. A little bit hazy. Still no view of the runway. We might be taking this lower than we originally thought. What is minimums again? It was 5 something, wasn't it? 550 on the minimums. So we can go down to 550. We'll put that in there anyways, just in case we need it. Just in case. Do you have to select a runway first or something in the E300, or is that a bug? Oh, you are... No, you are correct, Diamond Mike. Runway first, then your star. It's done differently in the E300 as opposed to all the other airplanes. Every other airplane, you would select your arrival, then the runway. Ooh, 2,500. All right, well, let's get her configured, chat. Let's go 190 on the speed. We'll go flaps 5 degrees. We'll go gear down. Goes the gear. Beauty. Very nice. Oh, oh, oh. Very nice. Let's go 180 on the speed, and we'll go flaps 15 degrees. There go the flaps. Beautiful. I can't see a damn thing, chat. We're 5 miles from the runway. Can't see nothing. VAP speed, I said I wanted to go for about 136, so let's bug that in. 136, good. We'll get you on, we'll get you on, those on, we'll get that on and that on, good. Let's go speed check, flaps 20 degrees. Are you sure there's a runway out there? I'm almost positive. Somewhere out there. I see a cruise ship. Yeah, I see the runway, it's right here. Just have to zoom in a little bit. And there's 160. We'll go speed check, flaps 25 degrees. Beautiful. We are now fully configured. Oh, I didn't put the CTAF in though. What is CTAF? What's this airport iCal? Where are we going? TGPY. Dot CTAF TGPY. TGPY. 18,900 feet. Still nothing. Well, kind of have something. 18,900. All right. St. George traffic, speedbird 2159, short final runway 10. St. George. Cruise ship? I don't know what kind of ship that is. Yeah, little cruise ship maybe, something like that. All right, friends, control cam goes online. I do have visual of the runway out here in front of us, so we're looking good. Let's go my throttles. Let's go my airplane. Perfect. And let's have some fun, shall we, friends? Oh, really got to nose that over now. Okay.
Approaching minimums.
Yep, no problem.
500 minimums.
Continue.
400.
Out of the red? Yeah, the approach kind of had us to the left side of the airport a little bit. We're looking good now,
300.
though. Just got to watch that wind. Kind of all over the place.
200. 100.
Keep her coming down.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it. Cut it over. Into the wind. Perfect. Nose down gently. Reverse. Oh my god, it's walking the dog. Decel. There's no chance we're hitting alpha. Jeez, dude, that wind was gnarly. See it kicking us like this, like crazy? 70 knots, reversers idle and stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Granada. Not a bad landing. Not our best, that's for sure. And I have no clue if we're going to be able to turn this around on the runway. Let's try. Try our best, friends. Try our best, we will. Alright, turn this all the way over, please. Onto the brake. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, 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 Batman. Just a little bit of wind. Dude, the wind was kind of all over the place. Oh, our nose wheel is definitely on the grass right now. Shh, chat. Shh. Don't want to hear it. There we go. Didn't see nothing. Didn't see a nothing. Cool. Yeah, I was not expecting the haze to be like this here today. Although it is saying, well, 9999. You'd think that would be decent visibility, but I guess not. Hey, touchdown zone. Nice smooth landing. Especially for the 200. 200's a little bit of a piggy. Let's pull up the APU, so that's ready to go here in a moment. We will stop our flight time rolling off the runway. Good. Slight right turn. Very nice. Nabil, what's up, my man? Thank you very much for the business class subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. All right, we said select from map, and we're going to go... I guess we'll go to 1. No. This one. All right, landing lights are coming off. Runway turnoffs off. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. EPU is spooling. And we're going this way for the only other heavy gate, which was over this way. Over yonder. Glad you had four-wheel drive. Dude, it was so squirrely after touchdown. The Squirrel Master, we'll call that one. Where is our gate? Is it this one? Or is it further? No, it's all the way at the end, I think. Yeah, okay, it's all the way over here. Got you. Thank you very much, Nabil. Appreciate you, my man. Thought I would turn my OG channel and renew. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the next trip? Well, we're going back to St. Lucia now. And then we have a live stream this evening. This evening, we're going to be going Chicago to Denver. I do 2 streams on Wednesdays. One in the afternoon, one in the evening. 2 streams. All right. Should be a decent little lineup. Slightly to the right now. We should be straight in from here. And I think he's telling me to park. I don't know why he wants us to park there. We definitely need to go forward. Okay, there. We also didn't clean anything up, so we'll clean up flaps, we'll clean up spoilers, we'll do all that shit now before we get the park brake on. Good. Confirm EPU and generators are online, which they are. EPU gen is on. Good. I'm just going to wait for the flaps to come all the way up. And then what I can do is I can go checklist reset, resets, normal. And then that should take us to the beginning. Perfect. And flaps are almost back in the up position. Pushback from this gate should be interesting. I agree, Jerry. We'll see what they have us do. Like I said, I do have a GSX profile for the airport. So we'll see what they end up doing. We're definitely getting a bus, though. It would have been cool to park over there because I'm sure we would have had a walkout gate. But the Caribbean 7-3, I think he's parked at the only other heavy gate besides that Qatari that's there. Is that a 350? It is a 350. Okay, engines number 1 and are off. Engines 2 is off. We'll get our beacon light off. We'll get our fuel pumps off. Beautiful. Seatbelt signs can go off. No smoking can go off. And that looks good to me, friends. I should have stopped that a while ago, and I should have stopped that now as well. Beautiful. We made it. Now we go GSX. We request deboarding. Very good. And then we can jump outside and look at the chase view. Turn that all the way down, please. Thank you. Our parking ended up being okay, even though they wanted us to stop all the way back there. Not bad. Now, I don't know how they're going to get the passengers out. I'm assuming a bus is going to show up. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is a busy little airport, man. Got the Qatari 350 coming out. Got the Speedbird 777 who was behind us as well coming in. Busy little airport today. Busy little airport. All right, cool. Let's throw on some tunes while we're doing this whole process, shall we, friends? Good. I don't think of that one. We'll go to this one. And then we shall set up the return flight, my friends. Grenada back to St. Lucia. TLPL. Good. Oh, we keep the exact same... Oh, wait. Is it the same call sign? No, it's not. One number less. We're going this way. We'll go with 256 passengers for the return flight. We'll copy that in. We'll generate that. Very good. And we'll go to commands. I'll update the route command for anybody that's flying along with us to make sure we're all on the same routing. That is the routing for the return flight. Beautiful. Pre-file on the network. Very good. It wants us at... Okay, I think we're just going to keep the same call sign. Edit. What were we? We're 259. All right, we'll keep that same call sign. I think that other aircraft was 258 or 2158, sorry. Pre-file, that's good. All right, and then I'll quickly just disconnect and reconnect. There we go. That'll get the new flight plan filed off. Beautiful. Very good, my friends. Very, very good. Number 1 parking spot for number 1 pilot. I mean, the landing definitely could have been a little bit better. It was a little bit squirrely at a few times. What honestly amazes me about the 777 is how much different the 200 ER/200 freighter flies compared to... Oh, they are just walking. That's the Caribbean way, boys, right there. That's the Caribbean way. I don't give two shits. Just walk across the terminal. Don't get hit or sucked into one of the engines. But hey, at least they're walking off the airplane. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just how different the 200 ER, LR, and freighter fly compared to the 300. The 200 is so much more sporty. You need so much more yoke movement on the 200 than you do on the 300. The 300 is, I mean, the thing basically lands itself. This is much more sporty. You have to kind of fly this one into the ground. Like you saw on short final, I was making down inputs on my yoke. I feel like that's kind of counterintuitive to what some of the other airplanes do. Like you would never put down on like flying the 7-3. If you have that airplane trimmed properly, at least in my opinion, you're not going to have much down force on short final like this one. Is this real world ops? It is. Yeah, we already went over that in stream earlier as well. It is. Ooh, Qatari 350. Sheesh. That was pretty cool. Okay, let me get the banner back up and running. All right, and we are on VATSIM. Our call sign is going to be the same, 2159. We're going from TGPY, right? Yep, over to TLPL. Very good. All right. The banner should be updated now. Very nice. The cargo is deboarding. The passengers are deboarding. Wonderful. Let's jump inside. Let's start prepping for the return flight, my friends. Let's go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to request our new data from SimBrief. Beautiful. So now we're going from Grenada back to St. Lucia. 132 miles on this stretch of the flight. Let's jump down here. We'll go to our route tab. We'll do our route request. There's our SimBrief routing right there. We'll set payload. We'll set fuel. We'll select the route. Good. Give that a couple seconds to run through its checks. Very nice. Very nice. What sky colors do I use? Just default, man. I have a slight color correction on my capture card software, but the sim is running all default. Have you been to St. Lucia, Cap? I have not. No, my mom's been, my aunts and uncles have been. I've never been to St. Lucia. No. All right, let's load up our flight plan. Beautiful. I would love to go, though. I think WestJet and Air Canada fly into St. Lucia. That was you in the 350? Nice. Where are you going? Are you going to St. Lucia or are you going like somewhere else? Let's activate and execute the flight plan. Beautiful. Let's go to our departure page. We're departing out of runway 10. Execute that. Let's go to our arrival page. We're planning for the RNAV, I'm assuming. Hold on. Let's come here. Let's go flights, unload, import, SimBrief U. Very good. Let's select our approach. I'm assuming we're doing the RNAV runway 10 again. From Umenu. Does that sound correct? That sounds correct. Perfect. All right. So we want the RNAV runway 10 via Umenu. Umenu. Yeah, that one. Execute that. Beautiful. Go to our legs. Bring that up into there like that. Good. That looks good. That all looks good. Beautiful. Init ref, 0 fuel at 167.3, which is correct. Good. I'm going to put reserves 3. I'll accept that. It wants 21,000 feet. No way. We'll go 190. Everything else looks good there. We'll go to our thrust limits. We'll jump over to the electronic flight bag. Go to our performance tool. I'm going to clear all that out. I'm going to select runway 10, import, import, and import. I'm assuming it's going to tell me that it cannot pull the weather like it did earlier. I don't know why. 120 at 16. 120/16. Outside air temperature was showing 31 degrees and 1014. 31 degrees. Yep. And 1014. All right. And now we'll calculate. Takeoff D rate 2, cell temp 43. Takeoff D rate 2, cell temp 43. Takeoff flaps 5, CG weight 25%, trim value 45, speeds 25, 30, 35, 23, 30, 35. Perfect. Flows down here, oxygen tested, instruments, heading and altimeter. Altimeter has just been updated to 1014, so we'll set that. And then runway heading was going to be 100. So we'll bug that up as well. It's more like 105, so we'll set that. And then we want our cruise altitude. We'll just bug up flight level 190. Might as well. Pretend like we get cleared out to there. And then we need 135 on that. Good. That's all set. Beautiful. Pre-flight's complete before start. We'll leave this till the passengers are fully boarded and we are ready to rock and roll, my friends. We'll jump back over yonder. And then I think deboarding has already been completed. Are we done? Oh, they're still deboarding. There's still 3 passengers that need to get up into the terminal. Very good. Boeing fan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Happy Wednesday afternoon. Cap, do you disable your NVIDIA overlay when running the sim? NVIDIA overlay. I don't have the NVIDIA app installed on my PC at all. I do not like the NVIDIA app. I feel like it is very much bloatware. Very much bloatware. Turns out we're flying the G90s. Correct. Is there a way to kidnap Dan to go to the expo? I wish, man. Otherwise, I would have done it. Trust. Trust me. Still waiting for the one passenger? Who's the one Oh, listen to the music. Shit. Oh, we're getting into the vibes today, chat.
You worry what your friends might say if you should fall along your way. Simply cause you worry you won't move. Whoever you are, just be whoever you are. Whoever you are.
Sheesh.
Just be whoever you are. You're sitting on your phone scrolling all day, letting all the signals flood your brain. You're watching all the posts come through, and most of what you see ain't true. So maybe you should focus inwardly. Whoever you are.
I feel like I'm eating brunch at a resort and I'll never afford with this song. It's a good one. Cap comes back to stream with Rastas. Dude, that'd be awesome. You know what we should do? We should start having different hats. I should start wearing different hats for around the world. Like get one of those Rasta hats that have like the dreads hanging out for like when we're flying down the Caribbean, down to Jamaica and stuff. That'd be funny, man. I'm sure somebody would end up finding a way to turn that racist though, so maybe not a good idea. Wow, okay. Sorry, chat. I was just reading an email. Gonna be an exciting expo, friends. How long is this flight? 30 minutes. Marku, exactly. Exactly. Do tell? I can't. Oh, what happened to my GSX passengers? They're not walking. They're floating. Sheesh. We got these new escalators on the tarmac. I love how half of them are walking and half of them are just sliding along the ground. Yeah, Jake, I'll update it after the stream. I will. That's what happens when you get off them Cap Canada flights. Every day they shuffle in. Go to LX IRL June 4th to 7th, Delta 1 359, and experience the Delta 1 lounge before my thumb surgery. Grounds me June 22nd for a bit. Nice. Damn, so you're going out to LA just before the expo as well, Mr. Huskers? Very nice. Must be new roller skates. Exactly. Precisely. They must have done some serious stretching before they came out. Something happened, alright? Something happened in that terminal. We'll have to address the passengers when they're all on board. Plan for Friday, Miami to Quito. I don't mind that idea, to be honest with you. That kind of sounds fun for a Friday. And you were saying it's Emirates Sky Cargo? Yeah, that could be good. We can book that one in. I like that for a Friday stream. The crazy high elevation and challenge of Quito with those winds. I dig it. I'm about it. It's the tropical air, if you will. Exactly. Starting to wish I was going to the expo this year. What are you most looking forward to? Probably just being back at the Thrustmaster booth, man, and being able to stream and, you know, chat with you guys and hang out. That's honestly probably my most excited thing. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I just got, like I said, I just got the schedule and everything from Thrustmaster. What to expect, what I'm promoting, what I'm doing. So I'm going to, I'll have a good read at that, and then I'll kind of put my plan into action for what I'm going to be doing at the expo. But it looks like you can, expect a live stream on Saturday from the event itself. Looks like we will be, we'll be streaming from the Thrustmaster booth. I was just going over the email again. We'll figure some stuff out. Thrustmaster is releasing a new product, yes. I really don't know if I'm allowed, like, there was no NDA or anything announced. We will have our new product, and then in quotations, they tell me what the product is, being revealed on Friday on stage, and then will be a demoable in booth throughout the show. So it looks like they will have the new product, and you'll be able to use it. We're also releasing an additional relevant new product, revealed and usable at the show. I'm not going to go into that. Yeah, I'm gonna, before I open my big yap and I say something, I'm gonna confirm with them that I'm allowed to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it and then them send me an email like, you're an idiot. You should not have told, because I don't think anybody knows what it is yet, so... yeah, I'm not gonna, I've been doing this a little bit now. Don't want to shoot myself in the foot, so we'll just wait it on out, friends. Yeah, I'm assuming they probably want to do the reveal themselves on Friday. There's a whole thing on Friday, so I'm assuming they're going to want that, and then I'll probably start speaking about it and promoting it. Okay, I think we're good to go here, friends. Let's go ahead and get all of the fuel pumps turned back on. Let's jump back down here. Let's go to our ground operations. We're going to go to our door management. We're going to close you, close you, close you. Those are all closed as well. Perfect. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and depacha. The Kutal script stopped working. No. Do you want to restart? Sure. All right, that's good news. Good start to the pushback. Upstairs, we'll get the no smoking on. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll get the red beacon light turned on. Everything looks good there, my friends. We're good with our checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. Good. MCP V2 heading track and altitude. We got 35, 105, and 19,000. That is good. CDU pre-flight is completed. Beautiful. We need a trim value of 4.5. No way they want you to spill the beans on a Wednesday stream without them releasing it publicly first. Correct. Yes. As much as I would love to tell you, because I honestly think... I think a lot of you will be excited. It's something I actually didn't see them making. I'm just going to put it that way. I didn't see this coming. This is kind of a little bit of a surprise, to be honest. Before start checklist is good. Cool. Go to our next page. Before taxi checklist, we don't want to do that yet. We want to go to GSX and we want to prepare for pushback and departure, please. Yes, you can be you. Good. Is it something we would be super excited for? Well, I'm not going to start getting into that. I think that's where we're kind of towing the line of giving out a little bit too much information. I think... Yes, I think it's something to be excited about. I'll just put it that way. And I think they're hitting both corners of the market, which is nice. So do what you will with that. I feel like it's that. Okay, let's stop our music. That's good. Let's get our sim sounds turned back up. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and reset our clocks. Nope, this way, please. Thank you. And then this one can go this way. Thank you. We got Caribbean departing out. Beautiful. And now we're just waiting for the tug to connect. Sounds like my flight sim budget is going out the window for the year. It's not a tiller. I will confirm that. It's not a tiller. I don't think Thrustmaster is ever going to make a tiller. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's not a tiller, because I know some people that's immediately what you thought of. It is not a tiller. I will come out and say that. With Winwing doing, or Wing Control doing a tiller, other Airbus companies doing a tiller, you've got Blackbird Controls making a wonderful tiller as well. I just don't think there's a market for the tiller. I think that's already passed and kind of gone, you know? Nose left, tail right. No, we don't want that. We're going to do quick edit on pushback. We're literally just going to take us straight back. That's all we're going to do, chat. Like, literally right here, and then we'll spin ourselves out. You can almost kind of see how there's a little bit of, like, a line that takes us that way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clear the route. Again, we're just going to put it right back here. We'll go to like right about here, and we'll save that route. Good. We'll go park brake released. Hello, Joe B. Sounds can go up for engine start. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1 to start. Very good. We shall go run. We'll get our block time turned on. There we go. And enjoy, friends. Brian, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, brother. Air India 777, interesting. Well, no, it's two products. 2 products, J380. 2 products. Park brake is on. Beautiful. We got a good start on engine number 1. Let's go engine number 2 to start. And run. And window view. No. No. It's flight sim related. Both are flight sim related. After this flight, are we going back? We'll see. We'll see. The weather definitely seems to have cleared up, though. It does not feel nearly as hazy as it was. Maybe that's just me. Chat, does it feel as hazy as it was? My God, dude. I cannot with those sounds. So good. All right, upstairs. APU can go off. Beautiful. Everything else looks good. Let's run through our checklist. Anti-ice not required. We'll do a recall check on this bad boy. Good. Auto brake goes to RTO. Flight controls are free and clear once again. Ground equipment is clear as well. Before taxi checklist is complete, before takeoff checklist, flaps will be 5 degrees. What sounds are those? Yes, this is the Boris sound pack. Boris Audio Works. Boris the Magician. All right, flight director left side, flight director right side. We'll go LNAV, we'll go VNAV. Off of departure, should be straight out, then a left turn. Perfect. Let's go ahead and bring the sounds down. That GSX is doing some weird things. Park brakes released. And we'll turn ourselves to the left. What plane are you flying next stream? So Brett, I usually do one airplane per week. So we're in the 777 this week, so we're going to fly all variants of the 777. So we're going to do, right now we're in the 200ER. Tonight we're going to be in the 200ER. Friday we're going to fly the 200 Freighter. Saturday we're going to fly the 300ER. And Sunday to be determined which variant. But 777 all week this week, just different variants of the 777. I was on a 777 flight recently. Sounds exactly the same. It's crazy, dude. So good. So good. Outer, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. We need a 7.6. Well, Bluebird's making one. Bluebird's making the 7.5 and the 7.6. What are your thoughts on Navigraph's new collab with Flight Radar? I think it's good for those people that are using traffic injection for everybody else, I don't know if it matters all that much. I actually saw a comment the other day, Chris, and they were saying now that they've partnered with Navigraph, they need SimBrief/Navigraph like connections. So when you put in a flight, like when you select 2 airports out of SimBrief, it should give you the real world call signs now, or give you a list of real world call signs, so that you don't have to go to Flight Radar, search for it, then go to SimBrief, insert it. It'd be cool if everything was integrated. Like I said, you just put in 2 airports and then boom, it gets you those 2 airports, or sorry, it gets you the call signs for the airplanes and companies flying certain routes. Didn't Bluebird just start that project for the 7.5? What do you mean? Are you being sarcastic again? I know that Bluebird's going to be at the expo with a full functioning version of their 757 to fly, chat. I know that that's a thing. My stretching material went out. Also flew a 777 today, the 200ER as well. Cool coincidence. Very nice. How was your landing? I feel like this thing is very sporty. No. Listen, it's you have to remember, chat. This is Bluebird's first product, right? So obviously it's going to take more time to put out the first product. The 7.6 is basically a 7.5, just in a different body. So all of the systems that were made for the 7.5, the LNAV, the VNAV, the FMCs, the autopilot, everything is the same. So getting the 7.6 in the sim, once the 7.5 is out, I feel like we're not going to be waiting very long for the 7.6. I would say maybe a year of development. I don't really think it should take much longer than that. I believe Bluebird's already started working on some of the 7.6 stuff as well. What are my sensitivities with the yoke? Good thing I've got this open here for you. TCA, Boeing yoke, hardware settings. There you go, my friend. That's on the roll. And then this is on the pitch. SC Sim, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I'm struggling a bit on the approaches. This one specifically didn't have an ILS, did around 260. That's not bad, man. We had a 180. What did we have? A 182. Negative 182 with a 17-knot gusting quartering crosswind. Not bad. It's definitely opened up, though. It's nowhere near as hazy as it was when we landed. Maybe the sun is burning off some of that fog layer. The newer 7.6s have the same screens as the 787. Correct. I don't know if Bluebird plans on also doing that. I would assume probably at first it's just going to be the older versions of the 7.6. When I click on hardware settings, my settings always show up as linear. It's weird, but I have different profiles for them. Make sure you're saving them? I don't know. There's the Air India 777 departing. Let's go park brakes off. And we'll taxi our way back taxi to runway 10. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on. Very good. St. George traffic, Speedbird 2159 back taxiing runway 10. St. George. All right, very good. When the 7.5 comes out, will you go back to 2020? Nope, they're also putting out a version for 2020. They're also putting out a version for 2024. So it'll be a compatible version. It won't be a standalone product for 2024, but they will be updating it in the future to give it full 2024 support. So it will work, it'll just be a compatible version. So maybe not taking advantage of some of the nice visual stuff that 2024 has added to the SDK for airplanes. Do you have any interest in the 787? Absolutely. I cannot wait for us to have a proper third-party 787, man. Very much looking forward to that. What a cool little airport, man. I'm glad that we can see it a little bit better now that the sun's opened up. We might have to do another flight back into here, chat. We might. I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking like we have to do another flight. So we'll probably do this again. We'll come back down here. Is the new Thrustbuster product 737 related? No, I'm not going to give out any more information, guys. I probably shouldn't even have mentioned that I know what it is. I'm not going to jeopardize my sponsorship with my major company over letting you guys. You'll all find out soon. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, everybody will find out. Thoughts on the Bravo airspace? It's okay. It does leave a lot to be desired, to be honest with you. It's okay. It scratches the itch ever so slightly. But, yeah. No, 77. Best we can do is a DC-6. Oh, man. You know, it's one of those shitty things, Ian, to be honest with you. Because if you think about it, if the SDK wasn't so messed up in Microsoft, like, if the SDK from 2020 to 2024 wasn't so jacked up, think about what some of these companies would have been able to put out by now. If PMDG didn't have to go back and rewrite the 777 and the 737 and do all these things, think about what we might actually have in this sim now. Pretty crazy to think about, right? It kind of sucks. I know we love to point the blame at PMDG and Phoenix and AnyBuilds for taking a long time, but the reality of it is if Microsoft is changing the SDK every 4 years, you can't really fault developers. That's got to be on Microsoft. That has to be a message over to Microsoft saying, hey,
hello CPT, can you plug your ears, please? Are they plugged, okay, Char, for Expo? For the low price of $19.99 a day, I have installed cameras in CPT Canada rooms for Expo. Let's make some memories. Okay, CPT, unplug your ears.
Thank you, Mr. Minnesota. Appreciate you, my friend. 20 bones, chat. Oh, I took that turn way too sharply. Vital, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Can't wait for the 7.5 because I've flown the FedEx 7.5 Class D sim multiple times. It's a great airplane. Very nice, Ethan. Yeah, I'm very excited for that one as well. All right, friends, sounds are up. Control cam goes on. Y'all ready to rock? Let's do it. Throttles 40%. Good. Slight nose down pressure. Good. Chrono on. Good. And a toga. Let's go flying. Takeoff power is set. Oh my goodness, the wind. Neutral. Oh boy. Fishtailing down this runway.
V1.
Rotate. Dude, the performance on this thing is nuts. Positive rate, gear up. Hi, Henry. Oh, my wind. Climb power's coming in. We'll bring the nose over. God, dude. This thing is an absolute animal with these low weights. It's just wild, man. Speed check, flaps 1. Just wild. climb performance is out of this world. .210 speed check, flaps clean, 4,000 feet, standard barrel pressure. Hello, Henry. Let's get our nose lights off, our runway turn-off lights off, our wing lights off. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You want to say hi to chat? Okay, hold on. Say hi to chat in a minute. We're going to make this left turn. Yep. He's smelling the tiller. Did you see him? He's like, what's this, Dad? This is new flight sim tool you have. Left turn out. A little bit of back pressure on the yoke. Perfect. Very good. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you back up into the flight deck. We'll turn the sounds down a little bit. Give you a little bit of a wing view as we're climbing out. Can't see anything there. We'll go over here. The ortho out here is not very good. Yeah, finally picked up the wing control. 7.3 PFP should be here by tomorrow. Nice. Very nice, man. Hell yeah, dude. Austin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Henry, come say hi. You were over here. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi to chat. You have to say hi. Up. Come on. Good boy. Henry. Henry. Oh, you're tangled. Oh, this is not good. I know. Sorry. You're tangled. Hi. Hello, buddy. Oh. Hey, nice puppy. Puppy boy Henry. Who's my good boy? Who's my good boy? See how he puts his paw up on me? Who is a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Good boy. Hey, you good boy. Look at the views, Henry. That's Grenada. Grenada. Yeah. Grenada. Yeah. I know. Interesting, right? Very. All right. 10,000 feet. Henry's going to get the landing lights off. Very good. He's also going to get the seatbelt sign to auto. Right, Henry? Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Oh, okay. He says, bye, guys. Is that the guy that gives IFR clearance? That's him. Mr. Henry. That is him. All right, beautiful. Over to Unicom. 13,000 feet. We're climbing to 19,000 feet. We're almost there. Any words of wisdom? Henry? Henry, can you speak? Henry, can you speak? Speak. Okay. Do you know what Thrustmaster's putting out this year? Do you know what they're announcing at the expo? Speak. We're supposed to be under an NDA, Henry. Can you speak? That's right. All right, chat. Well, Henry just let you know, if any of you have your decipher tools out and you can figure out what Henry just said, Henry just let you know what Thrustmaster is releasing this year at the expo, or what they're announcing, sorry. Yeah. Everything was supposed to transfer over really easily until the devs started saying the SDK was jacked. I've spoken to many developers now, Mitchell, and they have all said the exact same thing to me. The SDK for Microsoft 2024 was completely out of whack for about the first year of the Sim's existence. Davis, nice. I think he said it's plane related. Yep, he definitely did. Smart boy you are, Henry. A smart boy. Yeah. Smart boy. You look so confused right now. What? Can you speak? Speak. Speak. Such a goofball, man. Such a goofball, man. Because I'm married to a field dog for the first marriage, I know exactly what he said. Nice. Nice. He said that they are releasing a new product and you have to stay tuned. Said you have to stay tuned and listen for more clues. Patrick, I have not picked up GFX yet, no. I have not. Can you get Henry to repeat in English, please? Nice. Look at the little islands down there. I love the water masks. Looks so good. He said, come to FS Expo and use my creator code FSHenwy. Exactly. Exactly. Tim, possibly give you a new product for a giveaway? I have no clue. I'd have to speak with them on site, Nova Speed. It's a little bit different this year, Nova Speed. Usually they kind of just like, here's a computer, go and stream. This year it sounds like they have an actual plan. They want me to stream something specific. So usually we do some type of like landing challenge or something, you know? This year it's a little bit different. Are they announcing Senor Barry is going to FS Expo? Listen, man, I've tried. I've tried. Oh, shit. Top of descent's in 5 miles. I forgot that these are ridiculously short flights. We'll just put in 3,000 feet for now. And then, actually, we'll put in 1,800 so we know. 1,800. Shame, Barry. I know. I don't get GFX CAC. You wouldn't like it, and I'm definitely not saying this because it's probably forced me to buy it as well. Not a good product. I've heard a lot of people say it is a good product, Josh. A lot of people have been saying it's a good quality product. I'm the Air India 777 you saw earlier. A very cool tax. Where are you going? Are you also going to St. Lucia? Okay, we're going to item override, normal, good, and then descent. All right, cool. So we're on descent already. We can do our recall check. That's good. Notes is good. We're going to go auto brake position tree. Good. Landing VREF and minimums. So pull up on our chart here. We're going to be LNAV VNAV. So we're going 690 on the Barrow. So we'll bring this up to 690. All right. There we go. And I believe the QNH was 1016 on the weather. Weather, 1016. Yes, winds are 10021. Showers in the vicinity. This may be fun. 1016 we set on that, and I believe it's 9,000 feet. Yes, 9,000 feet for transition. Okay, that's good. Oh, landing data. We're going flap 25. Oops, sorry, flap 25, 133.5, about 137, 138 on the VAP. And approach briefing completed. Beautiful. Next is approach, 9,000 feet. Good. Your throttles are out of sync? What? I mean... I don't know. It's on auto throttle. It's doing its own thing. We're so light today? We are. Yes. To clarify, I definitely was saying that because you buying it would probably get me to buy it and then also have a pretty good product. Got you. Okay. I was going to say, Josh, I've heard great things about GFX. There's a lot of people that have been claiming it's really good. I was kind of just waiting for it to release for a little bit. I don't like jumping on board these brand new products that have a, you know, a probability of crashing the sim or making the sim unstable. But I do plan on picking it up. I do. GFX is really good. Highly recommend. See, there we go. There we go. A lot of people have been speaking pretty highly of it, to be honest. What is GFX? It's like atmospheric visual. So when you fly through clouds, it'll, you know, it actually looks like your wing is disappearing through clouds. It adds condensation. It adds a bunch of things, to be honest with you. It's actually, there's quite a bit that it does. I wonder if there will be any updates from Vector at the expo. I hope so. Yeah. I would hope so as well, man. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of speed break out. I don't mind where our speed's at right now, but just a little bit. Get it a little bit closer to our managed mode. I have not, Marik, no. You make a video on your settings, presets one day. Martin, everything is in my Discord. If you want to see how I've configured my sim, my graphic settings, all of that is in the Discord, man. So you can put ! Discord in chat, and then you can also, there's a link in the description down below. There's also a join link on my main YouTube homepage. There's a Discord join link, so lots of options to join. Are you married? I am engaged. Not married yet. Alberto, what's up, man? Says, hey, Captain, how are you? Have you taken a look at the FS Reborn Phenom 300? I have not. No. No. I have not, sir. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, man. Some nice terrain out here in front of us. Look at this little mountain ridge here, poking through the clouds. Got quite cloudy out here since we departed. Thunderstorms in the vicinity, or sorry, showers in the vicinity. Not thunderstorms, but there are showers in the vicinity. That looks quite nice down there. This looks like it got the photogrammetry treat down there, didn't it, chat? Looks quite nice. Is that a volcano? Has to be, right? Citation Sovereign. Yeah, I saw, was it Owls? Owls was flying it last night, I think. Owls did a late night stream, I'm pretty sure. Is everything like an airliner, auto throttle, A-cars, all the good stuff. Yeah, I saw it. I saw Willie. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I would like to start getting into some of the, like, you know, charter or biz jets type of stuff. I think that would be fun for the channel. I think a lot of you guys would enjoy that. Maybe we'll have to check out, like, Jet Card. I've been seeing Jet Card everywhere. People picking up Jet Card. Cabin is ready. Should have those lights on, as well as those lights. Good. We just did our altimeter, so our approach checklist is completed. Next is landing checklist. Beautiful. This thing slows down quite well, so we'll just arm the speed brakes now. I missed your question. What was that? Which aircraft do you want so bad in Microsoft which has not been in the sim? I'd probably go with a study level 7.5. I mean, everything that I really want in the sim is under development right now. PMDG 7, this is in no order. PMDG 747, Bluebird 7576, Majestic Q400, Synaptic A220. All of these airplanes have the potential of releasing this year. Which is just bananas if you think about that. Don't forget about the 787 as well, the Vector 787. That's coming. Am I missing anything? What else am I missing, chat? 74, A220, 75, 76, Q4, 787. I feel like once I have all of those airplanes at my disposal, brother, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, an A330, sure, you've got Aerosoft Tollus 330, which I'm sure is going to be announced any time now. I mean, after the success of the 340, I don't see why they wouldn't bring everything that they did to the 330. I feel like it would be very silly. We have a good Embraer 145 coming as well. Do you think the Q400 will be good? I mean, it's majestic. They had one of the best add-ons for FSX and P3D. I hope so. They've definitely earned our trust. You know, it's not like a Captain Sim or a Latin VFR making the Q400. So that's good news. That's good news. Majestic, I don't think they're making good progress with the last update on June 2025. One sim renders. After that, too many blogs and updates. Well, they've said the systems are pretty much done, Martin, for the Q400. All the systems are done and implemented. They were having trouble with the 3D modeling. That's where they were kind of having issues, the 3D model. And the textures and stuff like that. So, we'll see. We shall see. Captain Sim is shit. Correct. I concur. All right, I'm going to start slowing us down. Let's aim for 230 so we can get into flap range. Coming up just through 5,000 feet now. There's a Global 7500 coming by CJ Sim. Looks okay, but we'll see. Copyright issues, too. Will be called something else, like a Gulfstream and X-Plane situation. Interesting. I wonder why these manufacturers... Can anybody make very short sense of that? Why would a real-world manufacturer care if their airplane is being developed in a flight sim? Genuine question. I've always never understood that whole quote-unquote copyright issue as if the plane makers are getting upset that somebody's... Is it simply because of the name and the branding? Is that all that it is? It's just like you're not allowed to use our name and our branding? Because, like, to me, it seems confusing. Like, you wouldn't think that they would give a shit. The only thing that I could really see is the name and the branding. You're not going to use our name or our branding to... I guess, okay, yeah, that's probably the only thing, to be honest with you. Now that I'm thinking about it and actually putting it into words, that really is the only... The name and the branding. They just don't want... They don't want you using their name and their branding to fund your life or get rich. Huh. Well, there you go. Unless they're charging millions for the sim, they shouldn't care. Well, maybe if the quality is bad. Well, and that's another thing, Mr. Holder. With how realistic these sims are, I could understand a company, you know, getting upset if somebody's like recreating crash videos and stuff like that. That I could totally understand. I could see, you know, Airbus or Boeing or Dassault or anybody, right? Like, they don't really want, you know, people making a mockery. And again, with how realistic these sims are looking nowadays, you could probably fool people into thinking that something actually happened with this airplane. I understand that aspect of it. But it just seems crazy to me that, like, a flight sim, like, it's quite a niche hobby, right? It just seems crazy that they would have to go for, like, full copyright branding, you know, the right avenues and stuff like that. But also, it kind of makes sense. If you really think about it and break it down, it kind of makes sense, right? Why isn't the Discord link popping? What do you mean? Put ! Discord in chat. The windows in Gulfstream are copyrighted. Just the windows?
2,500.
2,500. Gear down. 180 on the speed. Flaps 15 degrees. Henry said bye. Henry said, oh, we're landing? Okay, I'm gone. Nose lights on. Runway turnoffs can go on as well. What was the CTAF frequency for this one? It was 18.3, wasn't it? Yeah, 18.3. Tune that up. The link doesn't work. Try another web browser. Yes, exactly what Tanner just said. Sometimes Google Chrome blocks things weirdly. Man, what's with this weather? Well, keep bringing her down, chat. We can take this all the way down to 690, which is our minimums, which is what we have set in now. Let's go 170 on the speed, and we'll go speed check. Flaps 20 degrees. And we'll dial up our final approach speed, which was going to be 137. Good. Speed's bleeding off now. Gears down, speed brakes armed. We're just waiting for flaps and visual of the runway. Once we get flaps and visual, go full manual mode, friends. There's 160 on the speed. We'll go speed check. Flaps 25 degrees. Should be our landing flaps. It seems like the weather in Grenada came over here. Grenada, sorry. Came over yonder. I do have visual of the runway, though. 2 white, 2 red, so we're looking good. I'll throw our control cam online. I'll turn up our sounds. Are we hoping for not a back taxi again, right, chat? That's what we're hoping for. Oh no, we got an exit right here at Charlie. Ah, we're good.
1,000.
We're good. 1,000 feet. My throttles. My airplane. Thank you. Beautiful. At least the wind is right off the nose this time. There's no...
Approaching minimums.
No crazy crosswind. We're already taking control above minimum, so we're looking good there.
Minimums.
Continue. Getting a little bit low on the slope. We'll bring the nose. There we go. Back on track. Beautiful. That wind just completely shifted to a 29-knot quartering
500.
crosswind. Love that. And our speed is falling away from us. Thank you. There we go. Back on track now.
400.
I spoke about the winds, and then the winds started doing weird, gnarly stuff. There you go, friends. That's what I get, I guess.
300.
A little bit high. Bring the nose down. Keep bringing her down.
200.
Watch our speed. Speed's good. We're good.
100.
Fighting her down.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Let it settle. Let it settle. Big touchdown zone. Gorgeous. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Beauty. And look at the wind. It's shifting again to this side now. There is 70 knots. Reversers idle. Those big boys out there. Beauty. Kick off the auto brake. That was a much smoother approach, friends. Much smoother approach on that end. Should we go back to Grenada? You guys want one more leg? We'll go back. We go back that way again. I'm down for it if you guys are down for it. Reverser stowed. Very nice. All right, we'll do one more leg. We'll go back. We'll go back the other way because it was kind of short, to be honest with you. Go to St. Martin. I don't have... actually, it's default handcrafted. They don't do the flight to St. Martin. It's not really a thing. Okay, let's start cleaning up some ground spoilers and some flaps, shall we? Very good, very good, very good. I love the sounds on this airplane, man. Some of my favorite sounds. Good. Go to Tobago. I don't have any scenery installed. That's the problem. I don't have any. These are the only two airports that I have installed right now. Technically, we could go to St. Martin because I have the default handcrafted installed, but they don't do that flight. It's not really a, you know, quick little flight over to London. Yeah. No problem. Landing lights are off, runway turn off lights are off, taxi lights on, strobe lights off, wing light is off as well. Let's spool up the APU, get that bad boy ready to rock. We'll stop our flight time, bang on 30 minutes. Bad. Not bad. And then we want to go here and we want to select from map and we want number 1 where we started. Select. No. West Indies. Good. Beautiful. All right, chat. Solid flight. That's the landing we were looking for. Just let me get a couple landings in and we'll be good to go this week. Have to remember with the triple, man, it's one of those weird things, like, you fly it into the ground, but you also have to apply a little bit of flare so that the trailing edge gear catches it. That one was unbelievable. We probably dragged that trailing edge for probably a good 10, 20 feet on that landing. Do you use that on linker? I do. Right, they're here waiting for us. We'll get our taxi lights off. And then we're making our right turn here into the ramp. Or into our gate, sorry. Should I bring a 380? I mean, you can do whatever you would like to do. I'm not the VATSIM police. I won't tell you what to do, man. Do whatever you would like, sir. All right. Was Tower and Ground? No ATC has been online. No ATC. Shady. Nice. Well, we're in the sim world, right? Things are a little bit different over here. This is not real world by the slightest. I can't see the marshaller because he's behind the barn-looking walkway thing, so we'll cheat a little bit here. We'll jump out to chase view. And right there should be good. Perfect. Let's go. Park brakes on. He's nervous. Don't make fun of him. I apologize. APU is on and available. We'll go engine number 1 off, engine number 2 off. Beautiful. We'll stop our block time. 46 minutes on the block time. 30 minutes on the flight time. Very nice. Beacon light can go off. Fuel pumps can go off. Seatbelt signs and no smoking signs can go off. And we are looking good, my amigos. Beautiful. Let's go GSX. We'll request deboarding. Beautiful. And then we'll come down here. We'll go checklist reset, resets, reset normal, normal. Perfect. All right. And then you guys said you wanted to do one more flight. So we'll do that as well. We'll get the deboarding process. We'll go use current time. Yes. We'll flip these runways. Or sorry, flip the airports. We'll go, what's the max passenger count? Let's go 290 passengers. That should be good. We'll copy this. We'll generate that. Beautiful. We'll go to our route command. There. Good. Update. Beautiful. All right. Good. Let me file off my flight plan. Now wants 14,000? No. We'll go 18,000. 18,000 should be fine. Okay. Good. Well, while we're in here, let's just work on all this fun stuff. Let's go to our electronic flight bag. We'll request our new data. We're going the other way. Got to reset this as well. Give me a sec. I'll reset the banner so everybody knows we're going one more way back. Let's go VATSIM. Our call sign is Speedbird 2159. That is good. We're going from TLPL back to TGPY. Yes. I'll eventually learn these iCows. TGPY. Beautiful. All right. Banner has been updated. Very nice. Good. Paulo, thank you for the subscription, man. Welcome aboard. What time is the stream tonight? 7 p.m. Caleb, always. 7 p.m. Wednesday evenings. 7 p.m., my friend. Okay, that is good. Let's jump down here. Let's go to our route tab. We'll do our route request. Give that a couple seconds. There's sim brief. Beautiful. Set payload. Good. Set fuel. Good. Select the route. Beautiful. Give that a little bit to run through its checks. Are we deboarding? Yes. Okay, there's the bus. All right, good. Everybody's behaving. Doing what they're supposed to be doing. Give it a second here. We should see load. There it is right there. We'll load the routing. Beautiful. Give that another couple seconds. And then we shall execute our flight plan. Route 1 uplink is loading. And clear all that. It is done. We'll activate that. Beautiful. Let's go to our departures. Runway 10, execute. Let's go to our index. We're going to go arrivals. Runway 10, RNAV 10, sorry. Exact same thing from Dusal and execute that. Go to legs. I want Dusal up to here and execute that. Beautiful. Nice. Init ref tab. 0 fuel weight. 171.1. Good. Reserves we'll call 3. I want to cruise at 18,000 feet on a... Oh, sorry, I have to accept that. Then I can change it. 18,000. And that cost index is insane, so we'll just go 55. Good. Let's go thrust limits. Let's jump over here. Let's go performance tool. A little bit loud, sorry. Go performance tool, and we shall bug that up. Let's go to, let's actually clear all this out. We'll import, select runway 10. Import from the aircraft, import the live weather. Shit, it's not going to do that, so we'll just pull the weather from here. 080 at 17. 080 at 17. Good. Outside air temperature was 27 degrees 10:15. 27 degrees and 10:15. Okay. Perfect. Calculate. Good. Takeoff D rate 2, cell temp 42. Takeoff D rate 2, cell temp 42. Good. Takeoff 5 on the flaps, CG 25%, trim value 4.5, 27, 31, 37. 25, 31, 37. Perfect. That all looks good. Let's bug this up. We're going to go cruise altitude, 18,000. Runway heading 105. That is correct. 137 is good as well. That is good. We'll do our pre-flight. Then we'll do before start. That's already good. And then we'll leave the rest of that blank for now. I'll also set our trims of 4.5. There we go. 4.5 on the trim. Beautiful. Okay. That all looks good to me, friends. We are all set up. We are now patiently waiting the passengers deboarding and reboarding. There they go. Everybody walking off the airplane. Beautiful. Let's finish our stretch. I don't know what happened to our music. Music. What do we want? Let's go this one. There we go. Get some tunes bumping. Spawned at an Emirates 380? Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, sir. Well, that's nice livery, Mr. P-Thibs. Did I do this yet? I don't think I have. Okay, there we go. I'm going to send us direct to Ribor after departure. Those bus drivers are zooming. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. We're still deboarding, chat. We have to reboard the aircraft as well. At least they're not moonwalking anymore. That truck just crashed into the stairs? Probably. Probably, yep. Some short-ish routes from Riyadh to Jeddah, also sub 3 hours. Yep. Got someone departing right now. American, 7-3 it looked like. Pardon me. Where to next? We're going back to Grenada. Back to GGPY. This is such a great little sector for getting used to flying the airplane again after not flying it for a month. Especially the 200. We spent all last time in the 300 ER, I think, and we did a freighter flight. A lot of people getting off the plane. Yeah, 256 passengers. Now, I'm wondering, technically, would they deboard the passengers if this flight was continuing on to London? Or would they just stay on board and then they would get the new passengers and then take off? Yeah, we went over it earlier, RTR. I'll pull it open again for you here. We'll go over it. So the way that it works is it's this right here. So routing is from London, Gatwick to St. Lucia and then over to Grenada and vice versa. So the flight originates in London, lands in St. Lucia, then from St. Lucia goes to Grenada, then from Grenada goes back to St. Lucia, and then from St. Lucia back to Gatwick. So it probably... I'm not sure. I mean, other than probably servicing both of those islands, I'm not quite sure logistically, but yeah, kind of interesting. Is your livery visible? I don't know. We'll see on pushback, I guess. A lot of airlines force you off nowadays. Had a layover in Nashville for 30 minutes. Had to get off and back on the same plane. Really? Interesting. I don't ever think I've ever had a layover where I stayed on the same airplane. Usually, like, my layover, I'm getting off and then jumping on a different airplane, different gate altogether. Do a flight from Mumbai to Mumbai. Mumbai to Dubai. Mumbai? Yeah, we've done that one before, man. We've done vice versa as well. We've done Dubai to Mumbai. Yeah. We do need to go fly in India, though. It's been a while since we've been out in India. I love flying the Air India 777 around there. Always a good time. Are you the reason the haze is in India then? Hotbox in the cockpit? Perchance. Perchance. All right, we should be done deboarding, correct? Yes, perfect. We need to reload our sim brief. Good, and then we can request boarding. I like that you don't have to close this screen anymore. Crew's already on board. Everybody's ready to go. Passenger buses are coming back. The delivery I sent you recently did Riyadh to Mumbai just shy of 4 hours. That could be a fun one as well. What the fuck is this song? Vancouver to Montreal back in January, layover in Winnipeg, same plane, had to deboard and board 30 minutes later. Damn. Yeah, that's wild. Huh. I can't remember ever having to do that. I don't know where the bus is going. He just drove past the plane and then watch. He's going to come back this way. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, could have been a crew change. You're right. Yeah. Everybody's stretching to the Caribbean. Hell yeah. Stretch away, good sirs. But there's a high chance I won't be able to fit the runway in the taxiway. Yeah, I don't think this airport's meant for 380s. Something tells me about it. Where are you? Are you this side? Oh, you are over. Nice. Good luck, sir. Godspeed. Godspeed, sir. Godspeed. All you have to do is have a little bit of faith. Mr. CST, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. Expo soon, dude. 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks to the day. For me, at least. You're a day after. You're 16 days. I'm 15. $380 in St. Lucia is like a $340 in a Ketchikan. How's the 777 Tiller? Blackbird, what's up, my man? I love it, dude. I love it. Like I said, man, it's cheat code. Cheat code, dude. It's so good. So good. If you go on the vertical stream, you can actually see the handle sticking out right here. Love it, man. Absolutely love it. Exclamation point Tiller in chat. Mr. Blackbird controls. Another bus coming up soon. We'll get 2 different style of buses. He got GFX the other day and it's very nice. Awesome. Yeah, I plan to pick it up soon, Ed. Sometime soon I'll pick it up. you were flying an Airbus, there'd be 3 different types of buses. Brum dum. I like it, Isaac. My type of humor. Look at all the fancy people going up into first class. They're going on their lay flat pods for their 29-minute flight. Sheesh. First class, it's not even 40. It's like, we did the first one in 33 minutes. The flight back was 30 minutes on the nose. It's okay, they use points for an upgrade. I honestly think like air miles and points, aeroplane points, that's the best way to spend your aeroplane points. You book a base fare, and then you spend your points to upgrade if they offer you an upgrade. It's the best way to spend the points, in my opinion. Or sometimes you can get a crazy deal. Like I got round trip LA and back for 30,000 aeroplane points, which is insane. I'm also looking to do the same thing for World Flight this year. Just use my aeroplane points. I got a bunch saved up again. How many points do I have, actually? Aeroplan. I have 44,500 points. Oh, I just threw my phone. I should definitely be, well, I haven't looked at prices with all the fuel lately. Never seen any good point deals for my Amex Delta. Damn, really, Josh? I have the Amex Air Canada Aeroplan. I also have through my bank, I also have an Aeroplan credit card. Like I said, dude, I've found some great deals online. I actually used points too for when I went to the Netherlands. I used my Aeroplan points to book a hotel for the week. 6 nights was 33,000 points, I think. Something like that. Prices are high right now? Yeah. Yeah. Does the 2024 marketplace offer aeroplane points? I wish, dude. Wouldn't that? I mean, gravy, technically, if you're buying all of your purchases on the marketplace with your Aeroplan credit card, I mean, technically, you could be getting points. Flying first class down to Punta Cana from Atlanta. First time ever getting an upgrade with Delta. Ooh, nice, Nova Speed. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Use my Delta miles to get 3 free nights at LAX Weston, so I didn't mind that. Yeah, hell yeah, Huskers. Yup. You know, I will say something about GSX. I love the new models. Do you guys see how, like, this thing is, like, beaten up? You guys see how there's, like, dents in it and, like, cracks and little creases and stuff like that in the metal? That looks pretty damn good. I do think the art update that GSX has had recently has been really, really nice. I love seeing, like, the used and abused, all the dented pushback tugs, and looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Adolf, that's the 3rd time you've come into the stream to say big belly. Let's use our grown-up words. Are you trying to call... If you're just trying to call me fat, just call me fat, brother. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's okay. It's okay, man. Like, I feel like just coming into the stream every 30 minutes and putting big belly. Are you snickering? Are you laughing? Is it funny? Curious. Tario, if you want to see my full settings, you can go into the Discord, man. It's a little bit too much every time someone asks to show the settings. It would take forever to get a stream done. All of my settings are posted in the Discord, the hashtag views and info section. So if you want to see my up-to-date settings for 2024 with my new PC build, as of about 6 months ago, you can do that on the Discord. All right, chat, we're fully boarded. We're ready to go. Let's jump inside. Let's go down here. Let's go to our ground operations. We'll close all the doors. Those are all closed. Perfect. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Very good. And we'll get seatbelt signs on. We'll get fuel pumps turned on. We will get no smoking on. Beacon light on as well. Beautiful. We'll reset our clocks. Reset you. Reset you. Jump through some checklists. MCP V2 heading track and altitude 37, 105, 18. Good. Takeoff speeds are set. We'll get to those. There we go. 27, 31, 37. Good. Trim value should be set to 4.5, which it's not. It's set to 5. We'll fix that. There's 4.5. Good. Trim is done. Taxi and takeoff briefing complete. Before start checklist is done. Just bought GFX. It's raining in MCO. Need to check it out. Ooh, nice. Where can we get a list of scenery developers ranking best to worst? I don't even know if something like that exists, Sklit. I really don't know, man. GSX, what are we doing here? Passengers are boarded. What are we waiting for? Okay, restart the Kutal script, I guess. GSX is having an awfully hard time with these airports out here today. Awfully hard time. All right, we'll get our sim sounds turned back up. All right, prepare for pushback and departure. There we go. It's perfect timing. We'll let the 380 go as well. Very, very good, friends. Start spooling up some engines. Awesome, Z-Sim. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my man. Took a while, but I found the business class ticket price for this leg. Take a guess in CAD. Just for this leg, P-Thibs, or the whole routing? From London to here to Grenada? Or doing full routing? We are doing the return leg. Well, we've already done the return leg. We're just adding a bonus leg because it's been such a short flight. It's been about 30 minutes each way. I've noticed GSX is getting stuck when it's done refueling or boarding. If you click it again, you can abort or complete the process. Ah, thank you. I'll remember that for next time instead of completely restarting the app. Yeah, we're just doing the one leg down to Grenada. Hey Cappucchat, hope you're having a great Wednesday. About to land in Montreal, 20 minutes out. Rouge 60 and 17, first time in Canada. Ooh, enjoy. Are you talking in the sim or real life, 3 Romeo? You want to go tail right? Good. Park brakes released. Beautiful. Sounds go up for engine start because they're delicious. Good. Let's go block time on. Upstairs, engine 1 start and run. Packs are off. Enjoy, friends. He meant one leg for the price. Oh. 876 CAD for the 30-minute business class flight. Almost $900 Canadian. Wow. You hit your plane? Well, I'm sorry that you're taxiing slower than a fucking snail. Guess you get the welcome champagne? Yeah, like you wouldn't even get a meal or anything on that. This is FSDG, correct, yes. Alright, very good. Park brake is on. Let's go and spool engine number 2 to run. There we go. Enjoy. I love starting the engines on these things. It's so easy. You just flick 2 buttons and then sit back and enjoy a wing view of crazy sounds. Have you noted flight radar and Navigraph? I have. Yeah. Yes, this is the Boris Audio Works sound pack. Yeah. Oh shit, 3 Romeo, enjoy, my man. Real life. And going over to Ottawa to visit tomorrow for a day. Nice, dude. Well, you're getting fantastic weather right now. It's perfect weather. Enjoy your trip, man. That sounds awesome, dude. That sounds awesome. All right, we got 2 good engines. EPU can go off. Good. Taxi light can go on. Good. Anti-ice not required. We'll do our recall check. Wonderful. Auto brake can go over to RTO. Very good. Flight controls are still free and clear. Perfect. And ground equipment is clear as well. Next will be our before taxi checklist. Flaps 5 degrees. I love this airplane so much, man. Melthic, I don't know if it really affects us. I think it's more for the people that are using like FSLTL traffic injection. I think that's going to help them tremendously. For normal, average, everyday users, I don't know how it's going to affect it yet. The Navigraph and Flight Radar partnership, I guess we'll wait and find out. Yes, we will wait and find out, my friend. Okay, that 380 has made it short of the runway in that time it took us to do 2 engine starts. Very nice. He's still taxiing at 2 knots. Very good. Eventually we'll make it there, chat. Hey, Tax, you got 4 engines on that bad boy. Make it work. Make it move. How are you debating GFX right now? Anybody know if there's a major performance hit? I don't know performance hit. I've heard that there's minimal. Like maybe you're talking like 1 to 2 frames. But I don't know. I personally have not used it, so I don't know. I do not know. I feel like this man's doing this on purpose now. You haven't seen much of a hit? Okay. Death Dragon. I already got one of those. Watched a review on it yesterday and there was not a major performance hit that I've seen. Okay. All this French spoken on Rouge flight is throwing me for a loop. It's spoken so damn fast. Oh yeah, and you're flying into Montreal, where they almost refuse to speak English. Welcome to Montreal, where you're... Actually, Montreal's not that bad. It's gotten a lot better. Harold. 4 engines, only 1's working, apparently. My goodness. That works too. Yeah. If you just want to slew your airplane all the way over there, that also works, I guess. Latest NVIDIA driver update, smooth and no problem, or performance hits. I have not updated my NVIDIA driver yet. I'm still on the old driver. I have not got around to doing that. All right, we hold short and we wait. Where is he? There he goes. Okay, he's lined up. What are we doing? Okay, we have a new rule. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I was about to say, we have a new rule. Whoever flies the 380 has to go last. There he goes. A rotation right in front of us. Nice. Yeah, he gone. He gone. This traffic, Speedbird 2159, back taxiing, runway 10. Alright, landing lights can come on, runway turn-offs on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on, wing lights on. Very good. We go. No, we're not going to dot wall him, chat. Calm down. He's just taking his sweet-ass time. You can't dot wallop somebody for taking their sweet-ass time. Airport only has one runway? Correct. Yeah, a lot of these airports out here, man. A lot of them. Can I see your chat? I can. 2 crab rangoons. I love crab rangoon. I could take 2 right now. Do we click the pen? Yes. Remind me that I need to get rid of the Hughes texture mod for the 777 and I need to install the Thanzo. I prefer the Thanzo wear and tear mod. Forza 6 just got a 2.4 gig update, including graphics and performance update. Looks like a whole new game. Nice. I haven't picked up Forza yet. I might pick that up. Maybe like the Steam summer sale or something. I don't warrant it taking... I wouldn't pay full price. I just wouldn't play it. It's not really my type of game, if you will. RB Simmer, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Reminds me of the button popping out on the 7.5 Flight Factor, I think. Yeah, you can press the button and it pops out. Yeah. Little hidden Easter egg. We did our checklist, right, chat? Yeah, we're good. We are all good. Never been a fan of the Horizons. I mean, if I'm going to get into a racing game, it's probably going to be like a Horizons or like a Need for Speed type deal, you know what I mean? I'm not much into like the racing sims, like the hardcore games. Just chill, sit back and relax. I got Microsoft 24 and Forza 6 free since I have the Ultimate Game Pass. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, definitely a chill racing game, right? Like, more so a racing game with, like, your little Xbox or PlayStation controller. I've seen some people using, like, steering wheels and stuff like that, but... Nah, I've never got into F1. Never got into those types of games. F1, what are some of the other ones? There's so many now. What are a set of Corsa, stuff like that. Have you tried Legendary Pilots? It's a fun little flight simulator, not very in-depth, but kind of fun and relaxed. I have not, Harold. No. I've been seeing a bunch of, what's that game, Dead Stick? I'm honestly shocked. I saw Jeff made a video, and I saw Blue Games made a video. I am genuinely shocked that that game is still in development. Didn't they announce it like 5 or 6 years ago? And then it kind of just like the project seemed to have died. But now it looks like it's back in full force. Dead Stick. When are we back in the Max 8? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I honestly might just wait for the update, the big update that iFly has planned for the Max 8. Love racing F1 sims? Yeah, never got into that, man. Never got into it. Tried Art of Rally? I have not. No. Jeez, we're just keeping it on the grass here. This is a big airplane for this airport. That's what I've discovered. Both of these airports, big airplanes. Snaptic A220 is right around the corner. One can only hope, man. One can only hope. All right, friends, control cam goes online. Sounds get cranked up for departure. You guys ready to go? Got a little bit of rain here. All right, let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Let's get slight nose down pressure. Good. We'll get our chrono turned on. Good. And a toga. Enjoy. Takeoff power is set. We're rolling. There's 80 knots. We're neutral.
V1.
Rotate. Positive brake. Gear up. Climb power's coming in. What throttle am I using? The Thrustmaster Boeing throttle. 210, speed check, flaps clean. Sounds are down. Over to Unicom. Watch that climb. Holy Batman. Here's that nasty cloud we hit coming out earlier as well. We'll be up and out of it soon. Might get a little bit bumpy for a second. And there we go. Up and out of the first layer. Looks like we got another one here in front of us. Speed's good, altitude's good. Approaching 6,000 feet, we'll hand it over to autopilot. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. We'll bring the sim sounds down again a little bit. Good. Let's start cleaning some stuff up. Nose lights can come off. Runway turnoffs can go off as well. After takeoff checklist is complete. Good. And we're all set, friends. On our way. Your game froze while you were lining up? Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, at least you were able to depart. Looked like a nice departure. Bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy. A little bit of nasty weather down here. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. We're just waiting for 10,000 feet now, friends. Looking good. Anytime you're doing Pilot Edge, I haven't done Pilot Edge in a while, man. Does Pilot Edge still do like the? I haven't even considered Pilot Edge in a very long time. 10,000 feet. The landing lights are off. Beautiful. We'll get the wing lights off as well. We'll bump the seatbelt signs to auto. We're up and above all the nasty clouds. Solid. Looking good, friends. Looking good. Love this little routing between these two little airports. It's always more fun to fly with a little bit of weather too, right, chat? Always more fun to fly with a little bit of weather. We're on our way out to Rybor. And then we're down and in. We didn't select our approach. We already did this up in the in the aircraft itself, but there's our arrival. So after Dusal, we go Alreg, and then Ebgan, and then Kapam, and then Aniba, and then in for the arrival. Is the weather looking better this time there? It definitely was when we departed. Few at 2300. All right, well, we'll see if it's as hazy. It definitely didn't look as hazy on the departure. That's for sure. Next time we should do Antigua to St. Kitts. That could be fun. Yeah. What throttle are you using for Boeing planes? Yeah, William, using the Thrustmaster Boeing throttle. So the same throttle that comes with the Boeing yoke. That island looks incredible with the photogrammetry. What island is that? Is there airports down here? This is... We got this airport. That looks like a very small runway. TVSB. Port Elizabeth. The ortho down there looks phenomenal, though. That's not even us. We're over here. My bad. What airport is that? Kingstown, Argyle International, TVSA. They have two. That one doesn't look like it's operational. Maybe that's the GA stuff. (4,049 feet down there. And we're reaching our cruise altitude, friends. 18,000 feet. And we're cruising for all of about 35 miles. Very nice. Very nice. That's Argyle International Airport in St. Vincent. Very cool. Planning Myrtle Beach to Nashville tonight? Ooh, that'll be a fun one. Julian, we're doing Chicago-Denver. Chicago-Denver United 777 with the GE engines. United. We haven't been down to Myrtle Beach in a while. We need to do some Myrtle Beach sooner than later. The weather's clearing up. It's usually a good sign. Eating Gap on my way to Ziegenoth from Stuttgart. Ooh, nice, Craig. Enjoy, my man. Did they sent you the scenery, right, Craig? I'm assuming. I'm hoping. Never checked back in with them. All right, we need 550 on the Barrow. 550 is good. Local QNH is showing 1013. Get that ready to go. We're going to go auto brake position tree. And that is good. Maybe we could do some FIFA World Cup charter flights for the teams at some point. Iberia and Argentina Airlines have rolled out their planes with special liveries on the 350 and 330. Ooh. Wait, who won the scenery? I thought it was you, Craig. Who won the scenery the other day? The Ziegenoth scenery. I could have sworn it was you that won. I can't remember who won now. Well, any builds is usually good. I don't ever have to worry about that. I wanted to enter, but I missed the chance. Ah, okay. I don't know why I was thinking you won it. Hi, Henry. Hello. Who's my good boy? Currently watching this from a diamond drill. Wait, currently watching this from a diamond drill? Really? That's pretty badass, Mr. Bray. We can take this all the way down. We'll go 3,000 initially, and then we'll bug the rest from there. We should be starting our descent momentarily. Working, baby. Got to afford these any-build sceneries somehow. All the third-party airplanes, man. Mr. Bray, 5 gifted members to the channel. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you, sir. Thank you, brother. Goes finger slipped. Thank you, Bray. Appreciate you, my man. 5 gifted members. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Bray. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. We have MK Studios Miami soon? I would think so. And they just released Fort Lauderdale. So it might be a little bit until we get Miami, but it is announced, so we should be getting it sooner than later. Sooner than later. Thank you again, Mr. Bray. Appreciate you, dude. That little island down there with the runway. We need to go back to Jamaica? We do, man. Yeah. Maybe, I don't think it's going to happen next week, because next week we're doing heavies as well. Next week we're doing A350 and default A330 flights. Actually, maybe we... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see for next week. We might jump into the Phoenix next week, 319, 320, 321, and then save the 330 and 350. Or maybe we fly the 319, 320, 321, and 330 next week, and then we save the 350 for when we're back from the expo, so we can actually... Because it's tough doing back-to-back long haul or back-to-back wide-body weeks. It's a little bit difficult to find flights. We'll see. You know, anything is having 17 different installers for third-party scenery aircraft. Wish we could just all use one universal installer. I definitely agree with that one, Josh. Yeah. Definitely agree, my good sir. Look at the views, man. The water masks out here look fantastic around these little islands. Looks so damn good. Andreas, one is coming. We currently do not have one. Well, we do have one, but it's awful. There is currently a virtual Cole A220, but it is like FSX freeware level of airplane. But there is a solid payware one coming. The Synaptic A220. You should do Santiago, Chile to Punta Arenas, Chile. That sounds like it could be fun. Wait for Flight Sim a bit after everything got deleted again. Nice to see you again. Hope you are well. Ludwig, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back, man. Sorry to hear you're having some sim problems. That is never fun, sir. Never, ever, ever. All right, speed's going to start bleeding off. There's 10,500. We're looking fine and dandy. If we pull up on our charts again, we can see that we take this down to 1,700 at Aniba. 1,700, and hopefully by then we actually have visual. 1,700, good. And then we could do our descent checklist. Recall has been checked. Good. Notes, good. Auto brake, position 3, set. Landing, VREF, and minimums. We have our minimums in, 550, so we just need our VREF, which is going to be, what, 138, 139. That's good. Approach briefing complete. Good. Next is our approach checklist, which is altimeters at 4,000 feet. Good. And the altimeter is sitting at 1013, so it's basically standard already. Flew to Istanbul the other day. Photogrammetry was really bad. Super disappointed. Yeah, that area can... that area is a little bit weird in the sim, Julian. Especially the whole new airport area and stuff. Have you flown to or from Bogota? We have, yes. Yes. Pardon me? We have. There you go, Harold. That was Mr. Bray coming in with the gifted subs. All right, the cabin is ready. I'm a little bit... I don't know what this airplane's doing. Oh, that's the 380. He's going 170 knots at 6,000 feet. I am guessing maybe no bueno on the VAT sim. No bueno. No bueno. Or tax, I think tax, if you're going to fly with us, my man, I feel like you should be the one, like, probably behind everybody. Because I have a very funny feeling this entire approach is now going to get screwed up. Because we are getting very close to one another, and you are doing 170 knots. And I am doing 240 knots. What are you flying the Wolf's Fang? I'm not sure yet. Peep other media on Discord. Peep other media on Discord. Where is other media? And scroll. Damn, look at that. You ain't joking around. Your approach charts are old? I mean, don't think that has anything to do with it. This approach probably hasn't changed in like 15 years. All right, well, hopefully we don't have any conflicting issues. Fingers crossed. At least he's at 3,000 feet now, but he's at final approach speed. Oh, dear heavens. He's at final approach speed, 2,500 feet. 15 and a half miles. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, yeah. Tax, Mr. Tax. Next time, my man, you got to go behind everybody. I'm just trying to be polite, dude. I'm not trying to make fun of you, not doing any of that. Just next time you want to fly on VATSIM, let's just... We're gonna let yeah, just go behind, man. It's gonna save everybody a lot of effort and strength, and yeah. Can you do a flight stream from Charlotte to San Juan? Maybe when we get some proper San Juan scenery. Unfortunately, right now the Charlotte scenery is FS Dream Team Charlotte, and it is... Boy, oh boy, it leaves a lot to be desired, to say the least. There's that cruise ship out there again. You can see him. That's got to be part of the scenery then. Pretty cool. Yeah, Charlotte, sorry. San Juan, we have good scenery. San Juan, we have the Puerto Rico. Yeah, San Juan is good. Sorry. Sorry if I misspoke. Yes, Charlotte. Charlotte is the poopy one. 1013, local barrel pressure. Good. We can then do our checklist. Good. And then we go next, and we have our landing checklist. We can arm the speed brakes now. Good. Our speed's on point. I am going to start to slow down because we have an E380 doing 140 knots in front of us. So we're going to slow down to 220 for now. You just bought the FS Dream Team Charlotte last night? No, Josh, no. It's just so outdated, man. Like a lot of FS Dream Team sceneries, to be honest with you. It kind of sucks. Okay, well, he's cutting the corner now here. We might be able to do this. There's no way he vacate. Well, he might vacate on Alpha. Guess we'll wait and see. I don't even know if we'll do it. KMDT Harrisburg needs a good build ASAP because the approach and departure are stunning. Okay. I didn't think the Charlotte looked that bad in the stream a couple weeks ago. It's okay, Josh. It's not that it looks like terrible. Visually, it's okay. It leaves a lot to be desired. The problem with it is it's very out of date. Charlotte has a bunch of new taxiways and stuff going on, so it's a little bit out of date as far as that goes. Speed check, flaps 1, leading edge coming out. Turn up the sounds again. Beautiful. And speed check, flaps 5 degrees. We'll go 190 knots. Very good. 90% of the time, real life, British Airways vacate. Yeah, but those are the real guys. I'm not a real pilot. I suck, remember? No pilot equals suck. Remember. What am I using for my sound controller? Yeah, I have a Focusrite Solo that the XLR mic plugs into. And then you can put exclamation point mixer, Bray. I have a mixer over to the right as well. And I can control all the audio from the mixer. So I can turn down the sounds like crazy. I can turn up the sounds. Yeah. Well, we've got much better visual of the airport this time, chat. So this is good news. We're going to go 180 on the speed now. Where's this guy? Okay. We might be able to make this work. We're going to slow all the way down now. We're going to go gear down slightly early and flaps 15 degrees.
$2,500.
Perfect. Perfect. 160 on the speed, flaps 20 degrees. And we'll slow up to final approach speed very early, 139. We'll go flap 25 degrees, so we're fully configured. And we should be good to go, chat. We should be good to go. We're going to throw our control cam on. I will take control of the throttles. Good. Auto throttle disconnect. Yes. Perfect. And we can actually take control at 1,700 feet now because we have visual of the runway. So, my airplane. Beautiful. Sounds are up. Speed a little bit here. We've got to watch for that quartering crosswind as well. Alright, speed's good, altitude's good. We're looking great, friends. All of our lights are on that we need on. Oh, nope, but they are now. Cool. Let's start our recording so we can watch the replay. Nice long runway, chat, so we do have an opportunity for a very nice butter here, but we don't want to float all that much either. Don't want to float all that much. I see the 380 slewing around the airplane. You got to be careful of that too, Texo. If you're slewing on VATSIM and stuff, you're going to get in trouble, man. It takes one supervisor to see you slewing around, and they're going to be very angry with you. You'll get an angry email.
1,000.
Checked. 2 white, 2 red out there. Dealing with that slight quartering cross. See the plane kind of tipping a little bit into it. A little bit high on the slope. Bring the nose down. I really do think this thing flies so well after the update. Oh, now he's slewing out into the ocean. Okay.
Approaching
nice.
minimums.
Good start. Now the wind is completely flipped. What is this wind doing, dude? That's not me, chat. That's literally the wind on the airplane. I'm not doing anything.
400.
The wind was blowing here out of 20 knots, and now it's here out of 15 knots. FYI.
300.
A little bit low, correcting, trying to battle this ever-changing wind. Watch your speed,
200.
please.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Kick it over slightly. Perfect. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Into the wind. Decelerating. Jesus, dude. That is some gnarly weather. We almost had the exit. Reverser stowed at 70 knots. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Grenada. That was buttery, but holy, we worked for that one, chat. My goodness. Auto brake off. Jeez, man. We did get the replay of that, so we'll be able to watch that. Now we have to try and turn this around again in the middle of the runway and take this out as far as I think that I can go, which is about there. And then I'm cranking it all the way over. Add a little bit of power to the right engine. Oh, my airplane's not turning now. Oh, hello? My airplane will not turn to the... Okay. It's not, my airplane's not turning that way. I can only turn this way now. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. It's not turning that way. Oh, this is going to be bad. We're going on the grass again. Everybody close your eyes. Just close your eyes real quick. As long as we don't go off the edge right there, right? We should be good to go. Actually, we might have stayed on it that time. Pretty close. I don't know why my tiller is not turning the other way. I didn't make any CTAF calls, you're right. I completely forgot about the CTAF frequency. I'm actually on 122.8. Call the CTAF police. APU to start, good. Are you working now? Okay, now I can go the other way. That was super weird. That was super weird. The A380 is laggy. Go on to the experimental version. From what I've seen, the experimental version seems to run much better. It's because you added power to the right engine, you need to add power to the left engine? Wait, did I flip that around? Did I do that the wrong way? You might be right, actually. Landing lights are off. Runway turnoffs are off. Taxi light on. Strobe light off. Wing light off. Logo light off. And then we will go GSX. Select from map. We want to go straight in front of us, right here. No. ASG. Sure. Sounds good to me. I don't even know why I turned my taxi light on. No point in that. And we'll stop our recording so we can watch our replay. And we'll stop our flight time at 30 minutes. Now we'll watch all the passengers exit the aircraft. This is where I wanted to park earlier. Check out that beautiful scenery. Alright, and they're telling us right there. Good. Park brake goes on. Upstairs, confirm EPU is on and EPU generator is on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Beacon light can go off. Fuel pumps can go off. Seatbelt signs can go off. No smoking can go off. And it is final flight of the day, so we'll kill the window heat as well. And there we go. Hooray! Go to GSX. We'll request deboarding, please. Thank you. We'll turn the sim sounds down. We'll jump outside the airplane. We're good. See, they got us to stop way too early again. I wonder why. Like I said, I do have a GSX profile for this airport as well. That pretty looking plane though, chat. Did I leave my flaps all the way out again? I think I did. How does your GSX look like that? Update it, life of CAD. Update it. This is GSX 4.0. GSX 4.0. Ooh, hear that thunder in the background? Very nice. Very nice day of flying, my friends. Very, very nice. I wish that my PC can handle 4K model planes. Is there any 1080p versions? There might be a downgraded texture pack for the 380 on flightsim.to. Chat, is there one? I think there is. Exclamation point scenery in chat for your link to the scenery. I believe this one is done by... Is this SLH Sim Design, I believe? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, SLH Sim Design through the IndyBuilds launcher. There is, but setup is a bit of a pain. Well, as long as it's available, right? I think that's what most people would look for anyways. As long as it's available, you might be able to down-res the textures and stuff. And Mr. Henry? Yep. Henry agrees, chat. Henry agrees. Okay, well, let's just jump into our replays here, friends. We'll go ahead and restart the Kutao script. Thank you. Close you. Close you. Good. Let me come down here. Let me close all those doors. Good. We're going to jump down here. We're going to go to menu. We're going to go to PMDG setup, panel state load, and we want final, and we'll execute that in a second. We'll let all those doors close. Closing, closing. It's the cargo doors. They take a little bit. We should be done now. Perfect. And then we'll execute that. Give that a second. Beautiful. We'll make sure our flaps are set to 25 degrees. Kill the alarms. We'll get the lights on that we had on. Those were all on. Very good. Give the engines 2 seconds to spool up. Where are we? We're over here. Looks like a nice scene right there, doesn't it, chat? What a beauty. What a beauty. Fun little day of flying, man, down here. Fun little day. 2 great landings as well. What did the landing rate of that one? Negative 74, 104 on the G with a 19-knot quartering crosswind. The winds were not playing around at all, and they shifted, I would say, at about 1,000 feet. Between 1,000 feet and 1,200 feet, the winds shifted from a left quartering cross to a right quartering cross. Kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let me release the park brakes. Let me hit the replay tool. Good. Let's pause the replay. Let's bring this in. We'll watch it from right about here. Start. Yes. Resume. Good. Let's jump outside. Let's see how this landing looks from here, friends, shall we? I'm almost promising that those wheels were dragging along that runway. We almost hit Alpha 2 to vacate. If I had gone auto brake 4 instead of 3, or even auto brake max. Wonder if real turb is doing that to your wind. Seems to happen a lot to you. I have no clue, man. I think it's just the way that the weather smooths. I feel like it happens to a lot of people. I don't think it's real, because like RealCat Turb's updated. Everything's good with that. RealCat Turb's been out for a long time. I don't think so. There's into the flare. Hold it. Oh, yes. I mean, for minus the little wag on the landing as the winds kind of do this thing around the airplane. Man, that was... I mean, we did that pretty spot on, chat. The wind's coming in from this side. You'll see a little bit of rudder correction. You'll see this wheel touch down first, so into the wind first, which is what you always want. Here comes the correction. The correction could have been a little bit earlier. That's my only take on that landing. Could have had a little bit of rudder correction before touchdown, but not bad. I mean, maintaining that center line, I mean, it's really all that matters. It's all that matters, chat. That was a beauty. I will take that 10 out of 10 times for those weather conditions. There's that cruise ship out there. Or is that someone's yacht? That might actually be someone's yacht. Never assume it's a cruise ship. I love the 777, man. I just love the way this airplane looks flying. Such a beauty. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this would not be possible. I say it every stream, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around. So thank you all very, very much for the continued support of this channel. I truly, truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but still supports the stream in any way that they can, smashing down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling, whatever it may be, I'd like to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out with me this afternoon as we fly down here in the Caribbean. Never done these flights before, so it feels really good. The aircraft is flying really great. I'm excited for this week in the 777. We are live in about 3 hours from now, just over 3 hours from now. We're going to be flying Chicago to Denver this evening. It is right about 2 hours on the flight time, and we should be chasing the sunset all the way down to Denver, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get some ATC out of Chicago or into Denver. But tonight's going to be a fun one. If you're looking for something to do, you want to fly along, there's a lot of airplanes that do that. I think they send the 737, the 739, the MAX 8, the 777 does that routing sometimes as well, and the Airbus series. So you've got a lot of options for airplanes to fly tonight. I think United does it. I think Frontier does it as well. A couple different airlines as well. So should be a fun one this evening. Guys, thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. If I don't catch you tonight, hopefully I'll catch you on Friday. Friday, we booked it in as well. We actually know what we're doing this week, which is kind of crazy. Friday, we're doing Emirates Air Cargo from Miami to Quito. That's Friday afternoon stream. That's going to be a banger. And then Saturday, we're doing a long haul. Saturday, we're doing Tokyo to Vancouver, Air Canada 777-300ER. And then I don't know what we're doing on Sunday, but at least we know what we're doing Friday and Saturday, so that's a first around here. Guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the replays, and I will see you all soon. See ya!